Okay. Ooh. I don't know how well that actually sounded, but that was a really clean clap. That was crisp. Anyways, hello. It is 12:30 on a Thursday, and I've uploaded my CTT vids. I say plural because there was a weird issue where I was recording at the lake and it was, despite it being February and like 60 degrees, it was so hot in my car that my phone overheated. The camera stopped working. So then I like waited a while and then just recorded the second part here and finished my thoughts. But what I had said in both of those was that I specifically chose to wear a Pokemon shirt today because I wanted to do a Pokemon tier list for a while. And what I ultimately decided on was, rather than let me rate every individual Pokemon, and there's a non-zero chance we'll end up doing that anyways, I want to rate the sprites because I really do like appreciate and miss the sprite work in Pokemon games. So what I want to do is, just starting with Gen 1, rank every single Gen 1 sprite. The problem with that is there are 453 because every Pokemon has 3 sprites. There's original red and green, then American red and blue, and then yellow. And I feel like the general vibe, because I've kind of taken like a quick look at them, is red and green is like, here's kind of the original look. And then red and blue is, they tend to look more like aggressive and more active. It reminds me of looking at like Kirby's box art in American games like the Angry Eyes and such. And then yellow is like lore accurate. This is what the Pokemon is actually supposed to look like. So that does not necessarily mean that all the yellow sprites are going to be better. Like there's more, it seems like there's more pixels and such to work with. Like they look clearer-ish. But there are some where I'm like, no, I know I prefer one of the for some Pokemon, I won't go into which ones yet, but there's some that I know I prefer their other game sprites over the ones in yellow. So let's go ahead and share that screen. So here we go. Here is, and I'm just gonna go ahead and say I'm gonna be mostly on this screen. I don't know if anyone's here. I'm not really expecting anyone to be here, but I'll come by every now and then after like every, I don't know, probably after every like batch, every like 12 or so, just to see if there's anything going on in the comments. But I am mostly just going to be over here. So my tiers, I mean, they're mostly self-explanatory. I have the Ditto here at the bottom. That is not for the Pokemon itself. It is just for, if there are sprites between green and blue that are literally the same. I don't know if there are any. I know there are some that are really similar. If there's anywhere I just think that looks exactly the same, I'm just gonna put it here for being the same thing, like, there's no need to really re-rank them. If they're really similar but slightly different, I think it'll just kinda depend. If I think it's a really noticeable difference, I might put them in the list. If I think it's a real negligible difference, I'll probably just lump them in the ditto tier. Overall, I kinda wanna set my criteria for how I wanna be ranking these, and we'll see how much I actually stick to it as we go. But I think for me, it really comes down to, how well does this represent the Pokemon? Both in terms of like visually, like does this look like a Bulbasaur? Does this look like a Pikachu? But also when it comes to like the personality being shown in the sprite, because some of them don't. It's just like, here's the thing. Some of them you really do see some personality in, and it's how much does the look and how much does that vibe really represent that Pokemon to me. So we start, as always, I guess not that's always my first time doing this, but with the Bulbasaur line. So I'm just gonna go ahead and put all the starters here in the middle of the screen, and then we're gonna go from there. I will also say, because I thought about doing this a couple different ways, like I could either just do the 151 sprites from green, and then do the ones from blue, and then do the ones from yellow, or I could just go like, okay, here's the Bulbasaur line, and then do the Bulbasaur line for all 3. And on the one hand, I'm like, I kind of just want to go list by list, but on the other hand, it might be better to just say, like, here's what this Pokemon looks like in all 3 games. Let's kind of just go ahead and compare them. talking through it, I think I'm gonna do that, but I'll just go ahead and do the starters, and then we'll do the starters from the other games as we go. So starting with Bulbasaur, I think this looks fine. I mean, that looks like a Bulbasaur to me. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not crazy about the open mouth. I think it looks a little weird, but I don't think it's bad. I'd probably, be for Bulbasaur. I feel like that seems about right. I don't know about Ivysaur, man. I mean, like, again, like, I can tell that that is an Ivysaur. It just there's something about the face that doesn't look quite right to me. And Venusaur to me feels what, I think I'm gonna put you down here. And Venusaur to me feels somewhere in the middle. Like, I don't hate it. I think it looks fine, but I don't love it. And I think for me, it's like the proportions. Like, I see Venusaur, even if it's not lore accurate, because Charizard's what, like 5'4" or something like that. Like, it's not as big as you think it is. But I imagine Venusaur as being like, taller, like more sturdy and strong. And I don't really get that from the sprite. I think it's okay, but I really like the way the flower looks, so I'm gonna keep it there. Charmander, honestly, I feel like I can kinda hit all 3 of these really quick because I just think they all look kinda cute. Like, Charmander looks adorable. Charmeleon looks like the edgy teen, like, trying to look a bit tougher, and then, honestly, Charizard's just kind of a little guy, and I'm so used to Charizard sprites, like, looking really strong and intimidating and intense, which is normally what I expect, but I'm gonna be honest. Oh, hey, dude. How's it going? Um, I'm glad I popped over here so I can see you and say hi. But I really love the just I'm just a little guy, like stuffed animal energy from Charizard here. So I'm gonna put Charmander. I'm gonna put both of them there, contemplating if I want to put him in S. As we go, I know I'm gonna end up adding like A plus, A minus to make me feel better about things. But I'm gonna go ahead and add one right now. I want like teddy bear Charizard and A plus. I kind of love how like cute it looks. And then to hit the green version of the Squirtle line, I don't love Squirtle here. I don't know. I kind of like the pose though. The face looks a little weird to me, but I think the proportions are right. I like the pose. So I kinda wanna keep him in I'm gonna give him, like, B minus. That's kind of what I'm thinking. Like, the face is throwing me off, but I really like the rest of it, but it's not throwing me off like, I said that Bulbasaur with the open mouth, I don't care for, but the rest of the face looks fine to me. I don't know, there's something about Squirtle that's kind of off. Wartortle looks solid. I'm gonna give it B. Blastoise honestly looks great. You know what? Blastoise looks great. I think that, like, it looks strong, it looks cool, that certainly looks like a Blastoise. I think in terms of just I'll judge you. That's fair, we're gonna get to Pidgey pretty soon. Since you're here and I'm actually interacting with a person on a stream, this never happens before. Um, what would you prefer going, like, after Blastoise here? Should I just hit the rest of the sprites in green, or do you think I should go ahead and pivot and talk about the starters in like, the starter sprites in red and blue, and then the starter sprites in yellow? So I could go either way. I think there's merit to both. I'm genuinely interested on your opinion on that. Either way, we're gonna get to, like, the Pidgey line really quick. But while I'm waiting for you on that, I will just kind of what I really like about Blastoise is I think it just kind of yeah. Here, I have water. This will help me clear my thoughts. What I am trying to say is of these 3 starters, of the final evolutions, it's the one that to me just looks the most like the Pokemon. I think it is probably the best of the 3, but I'm putting it in the same tier as Goofy Charizard because I just really, really like Goofy Charizard. Oh, yes. Yeah, so that's the thing. In original Red and Green, there's a set of sprites, and then in Red and Blue, when they came to America, there's different sprites. Some of them kind of look the same, but a lot of them are just really different. And then Yellow, the sprites are completely different. So here, I guess to kind of show my point, I will go ahead and grab the start. Can I grab like multiple once? Oh, I don't know if I can. This is gonna be kinda hard. So, for example, here's Bulbasaur and here's Bulbasaur. So, the face is the same, but it's very different sprites because one is just kinda chilling and then the other is, like, more active. Because that's what I've noticed in the American ones, just, like, kind of skimming over them, and also just from what I remember from playing the Ding Dang thing. A lot of them look more aggressive, more menacing. One that really stands out in my mind just off the dome is Cloyster, because red and green cloister, it's just kind of sitting there. It's the like horizontal cloister that I'm used to. And then when you look at the American one, it's a vertical cloister, which is just weird to me in general. But it's kind of like peeking out from the top of the shell, and it has that look of like you just activated my trap card and I got you, you idiot. And I think it's really awesome. But I will go ahead and say I think it's gonna be better to just go down the list because it's gonna be a real pain, like, bringing everybody up. But since I've got Bulbasaur up here, I like it still has the kinda weird face, but it being more active, I just think does look better. So, do I wanna move him up to A or, like, B pl I'm feeling more B plus for Bulbasaur here. No, sorry, not minus. There we go. B plus. Okay, so now I think I am just gonna stick with game by game because that'll make the flow a little bit easier. Sorry. Do numbered in order all variations are with each evolution minus unit. Wait, I'm sorry, I don't know what you mean. My reading comprehension is terrible. Do numbered in order all variations with each Oh, okay, sorry. So what I think you mean, and correct me if I'm wrong, is just like when we get to, I guess like when I finish like all the Bulbasaur sprites, if they're all in the same tier, organize them by which ones are my favorite. Okay. Sorry, just while I'm waiting on you there, I'm gonna go ahead and move on to the next chunk, which would be the birds. I'm not just saying they're all in B minus, just kind of to put them in the middle of the screen when we go. Did I say birds? I meant the bugs. All right, let's hit the bugs. Caterpie, honestly, Caterpie doesn't look bad. It's not super interesting or like active, but it does a good representation of Caterpie. And I would say the same thing about Metapod. I would put these in the exact same tier. I would say like B plus. I don't love them, but I think they're solid. Butterfree, I don't know. Like on the, like it definitely looks like a Butterfree, but there's something about it that's ever so slightly off-putting to me. I mean, that's pretty busted. Where it's like, there's something about Butterfrees here that's, like, slightly off-putting, and I think it's because I remember the way it looks in American Red, where it has a bit more personality to it, like, its foot's out, it looks like it's having a good time. I don't love it, but it's not bad, so I think I'll put it in B. Weedle Weedle looks fine. I don't know, Weedle's kinda cute, actually. I don't know, I just like how big his nose is. Weedle reminds me a lot of the Wiggler enemies from Mario, because I remember when I finally got to Wiggler in Mario 64, I was like, "This is just a giant Weedle," and I kind of absolutely loved it for that. It's a Pokemon that I've always just, like, thought was adorable. If this was just purely on the Pokemon itself, I don't know, I'd probably put Weedle in A, but I think the sprite's fine. Kakuna? It's not the best Kakuna sprite. I know that for sure. We'll get to that one, but I think this one is, like, pretty solid. I'd put it in, like, in B. I couldn't really tell you why I like this one over this one. I think it's fine. Beedrills, I think, is actually kinda cool. I like that it's got a bit of a pose going on. It looks a bit more intimidating. I think I'd like it a bit more if instead of just kind of standing like this, it had, like, one of its stingers out, which I think is what it has in the red, like, red and blue sprite work, but I think this looks cool. I think this looks pretty fun. Person where I was meaning more like, Okay. So yeah, like I think it's gonna be easier to do it with each game, so that way I don't have to scroll all the way down and grab and scroll all the way down and grab. So I think it'll be easier by almost like going by the style of sprite rather than by the mon. I was gonna do by the mon and then very quickly realized logistically this is going to suck. Um okay, so now let's do the next chunk. I'll just kind of do yeah, the Pidgey line, the rats, and then I'll do Spearow and Fearow. Sorry, I just looked at Spearow. He looks so goofy. Okay, Pidgey, I think this Pidgey looks okay. I know the one in yellow looks, like, really good and, like, actually looks like Pidgey. This one, I'm honestly probably gonna put in, like, C. I think it looks okay. Pidgeotto, on the other hand, he's just kind of a chonker. And I'm sorry, I love Chunky Potato a lot. I just kinda like the way it looked, and with Pidgeot, I'm thinking, like, do I wanna put Pidgeot right there, or do I wanna put it here? I'll put it next to Pidgeotto for now. I actually think these just look really solid. I think they visually represent the Pokemon well, and while there's not, like, a whole bunch of I don't know, I'll say this one kinda has some personality, it looks like a regal bird, and I'm sorry, I just really love the design of Chonky Pidgeotto. I'm glad you tolerate it, Dylan. I'm glad you also love Fat Pidgeotto. Um, Rattata's fine. Like, it just looks like a little annoying rat. I'm gonna put it here. I'm gonna put it here. I don't care. I don't think it's bad. Like, it doesn't bother me the way Ivysaur's does. I'll put it, like, here. Raticate, I think, is also fine. It's not great. I don't know, like, off the dome, I don't know if there is a Rattata or Raticate Sprite amongst these that I really like. I think they're all okay. I can't lie, when I was grabbing these, I just started laughing when I saw Spearow. Just the way its face looks, it's so goofy. He gets A for that alone. Like, this is fun. This is neat. Spearow? Spearow actually looks kinda sick here. I don't know, this Spherospite reminds me of Blastoise, where it's just this is a really good representation of the Pokemon visually, and I like the posing a lot because this looks like a bird of prey that's about to swoop down. It's one of those where I know I'm thinking about how it looks in blue, like in red and blue, and they almost tried to make it a bit too aggressive from there, and I don't think it works nearly as well. But we'll get to that when we get to that. To be fair, this Rattata is not in the top, like, ranking, not the number 1 Rattata of all Rattata. Clearly, he's in C tier. Okay, so now we're gonna rank some rodents. No, I mean, a snake's not a rodent, but and then you're a rodent, and then we'll do the Nidos right after. So I'm gonna be honest, before I started recording, like, when I sat down, I got the tier list set up, I just kinda took a quick look through, like, some of these to kinda get a vibe. I saw this. I saw Ekans with this gaping maw, and I don't know if he's unhinging his jaw and he's trying to eat me, if he just, like, saw the most terrifying thing and is screaming. I don't know if it's the biggest yawn. I This is going in F. It's so goofy, it's so funny. I love Ekans here. Arbok looks okay. It's like, I don't know, I'm feeling almost more B minus. Something about the posing feels a little not like super off. I just think it's okay. I'm gonna go and skip Pikachu real quick because I'm putting Raichu in the same as Arbok, where like it looks fine. Just something about I don't know if it's the pose, the proportion, something about it just looks slightly off. The Ekans is just a little curious. I can see it because it's almost kind of a bit of a head. This is oh, you love him. This is a first, right? Um, like, look, this is just a solid Pikachu, and it's Gen 1, so it's the chunky Pikachu, and I love Fat Pikachu. I Like, I love that the Dynamax for like, the Gigantamax form is just chonky Pikachu, but it's that "Ee, ah." It killed me, it's great. Um, this is I'm gonna put him in A, like, you know what? I like him enough, he's gonna go in A+. plus. Hmm, I don't know. Something about Sandshrew. Part of it is no, I mean, he still kinda has, like, the detailing on his scales, and I think that that works. I think the pose is okay. I wanna put him in B minus, so I wanna leave him in C. I think I'll kinda leave him in C, and I'm gonna leave Sandslash here too. He looks okay, slightly off, but not quite Ivysaur off. So we're gonna get to the Nidos. So I'm gonna be honest, I still don't exactly know what these are. My best assumption is that they're supposed to be rabbits, like with the giant ears, but I don't know, something about them also seems like kind of like mouse-ish. I mean, no, I think rabbits do have whiskers because I think the Nidorans have whiskers, but also almost kind of dinosaur-y at the same time. Like they're weird, but I've always really liked them. I think okay, I'm not crazy about how Nidoqueen looks. The I know I'm skipping ahead a little bit, but, like, I just don't like it. I'm putting her in Ivysaur tier. I'm sorry, she's just not doing it for me. Um, this one I think looks okay, but I like, is that her nostril, or is that supposed to be her I think is that her eye, but it's closed, or is that her eye, but it's open? I don't know. I can't exactly tell what I'm looking at here with the face, so I'm gonna put it here. Nidorino I actually think looks really good. Like, it looks really solid. Nidorino also looks really solid, and I like that he's got a bit of a pose going, and it's also, like, the exact same pose from the opening animation of the game. You know, I'm gonna put him up there just for that. I think that's a really neat detail. Nidoking, I think, does look pretty cool here. I'm gonna give him, like, a B+. plus. And I kinda skipped over you because I don't know where I wanna put you because his face is also weird. Like, there ish. No, I don't think I like it more than Venusaur. I don't think I like this one more than Venusaur either. I think I like you more than Venusaur. I don't think I like you more than Venusaur. I think you were before Sandshrew. Okay, that feels a little bit better. That feels a little bit better. Okay, now we get to go to our Gen 1 fairies before fairies were a thing. Yeah, wait, what just happened? Okay, sorry, had a little thing where the windows got messed with. But there we go. All right, middle of the screenish. Fairies, and then the foxes, and then the other fairies. And while we're here, let's just get the bats. Boom, boom. Okay, Clefairy looks solid. Like, I think this looks cute. I think it's nice. I would put it in B. Clefable, it's just one of those where, like, I think it does a really good job of representing the Pokemon. I think that's a good looking Clefable. I like its smile. I like his little like he's marching. Do I actually want to put him up here? I kind of do. I think I do. Um, what is this? Like, I know that's Vulpix. I could tell by the color, and I could tell by the tails, but there's just something about the face, man. It just looks weird, and I don't like it. I like it less than Ivysaur, but I don't think I want to give it an F. I wanna give it a D minus. I really don't like this one, and then immediately after, this to me is an S tier sprite. I love this. Like, I love the posing, I love the fire coming out of the mouth. This looks beautiful, this looks elegant. This is like I am a fox guy. Like, I love a kitsune, and, like, this is, like, a perfect representation of a kitsune to me. Absolutely amazing. Jigglypuff's just goof. Wigglytuff too. Like, I don't know, Jigglypuff looks kinda dazed, like, they're kinda tired, like I've been the last few days and just kinda going through it, maybe kinda fading a bit. Wigglytuff looks like they have seen something. Like, these are both, like I don't love them, but there's personality here, like, these are pretty fun. I'm gonna put them in B. I was trying to put you up here. Um, these are, like, okay. I think it's Red and Blue's Golbat is, like, so goofy looking, like, that's one of my favorite. I don't think I looked at they look the eyes are scary. That's the thing, like, those eyes, like, Wigglytuff is wigged out, but it's so like, it really stands out to me. I kind of love it, but I also am really uncomfortable by it at the same time. Okay. Go and try to move y'all in. So we'll do the Oddish line, Parasect, the bugs. I don't know. We'll do Diglett after two. This will be the next chunk. I think Oddish looks solid, okay. I like the little marching pose. It's cute. And put it in B. Gloom is sick as hell. I really, really like this sprite. I almost kind of want to put it up here. And I really couldn't articulate to you why this looks better than this. I think it's the colors actually. I just really like the way it looks. I like the little particle effect of it's gloom. It's a Pokemon that I always imagine is just like covered in this like aura of stun spore because I think that was something from the anime. And I just really love that energy. Vileplume's gonna stay down here. I don't like the way it looks. I don't like its posing, and I think it's the proportions. And again, like I said, like I don't this might actually be completely lore accurate, but like the head slash body just looks a little too small for me. Because I what game is it? I think it's Fire Red Sprite. I might be misremembering, it might be a card. But there's like one where Vileplume is at an angle and it's almost like tilting its hat down. And I think it looks so sick. And this is just like, I'm just a little guy. And I don't know. For Vileplume, that doesn't work for me the way that like ours works. Um, Paris is also just kind of a little guy. I think it looks okay. I kinda dig it. To me, this feels like a solid B-ish tier sprite. This looks really cool to me. Parasect is one of those Pokemon where, like, I actually have really high standards for its sprites because I want this thing to look creepy. I want this thing to look menacing. So the focus here on like the large claw talon things, you see these giant soulless eyes staring at you. This thing looks creepy. I love it. I think it does a really good job with Parasect. Okay, let's skip Venonat real quick because I'm just gonna say that Venomoth is. I'm gonna put Venomoth. I'll make a C minus just for Venomoth. I just don't like the way it looks, and I think it's, like, the tiny, beady little arms that it seems to have. Because I don't know, that just I keep doing an underscore instead of a minus sign. It just doesn't look quite right to me, I don't love it. Venonat, I do think looks good. I mean, it's the symbol of my channel. I really love Venonat. But I don't know, this sprite doesn't wow me, it's, like, solid, but it's Venonat, so I'll put it in B+. Plus. And I kind of feel very similarly about Diglett and Dugtrio. Like it's okay, it's fine, but they're not going next to Vileplume or Venomoth. I'll let them in like C. I think that's about right. Okay. Now we go back to some like very clear animals. I know what you are. So cat, duck, monkey, dog, tiger, and then we'll have some trios after. Um, the hell? Somebody just saw I just noticed Persians. Just looking at meows, like it's a little cute meow. Like it's not great. It's solid. I think it's fine. What is Persian? I don't know why it's, like, really sticking out to me, but there's just something about that pose. I kind of fuck with put him an A for sure. I don't know if he's A plus, but I don't know. He's really sticking out to me for some reason. I kind of mess with it. Um, Psyduck's fine. I like Psyduck. It's no, grabbed the wrong dude. Gosh. Nah, Golduck. You've got the I don't know. Golduck's kind of got full face. I just don't like the way this sprite looks, man. He's looking kind of gross. Um, it's like I don't really like. Okay, I like Mankey's pose. Like he's doing like a Ginyu Force pose. That is D. Like that's dope. That's neat. I'm gonna put him at B minus because like, you know what? Sorry, I'm just looking at Arbok here. Like I perhaps I was too harsh on you. You're not in the same tier as Mankey, buddy. I'll move you up to B. I feel like you probably should have been up here. I like that. I think that works. Primeape's gonna go right next to him. I love Primeape. I just don't love this. Actually, no. I'm gonna put him in C. I the pose does a lot for me here. This pose isn't that much. It's like okay. I don't know about Growlithe. Growlithe is just kinda boring. Not the Pokemon, he's a good boy, but this is just like he's just a dog. He's not really doing anything that interesting. It looks okay. Do I wanna put him in I don't think he goes in Venomoth tier. Venomoth is like it's not weird enough to be Ivysaur. Like, it's still kinda weird. This is more just, like, mid. Arcanine, honestly I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's the detail, I don't know if it's the coloring, I don't know if it's something in the expression. I actually kinda like this one. I think I wanna put him B plus. Yeah, I kinda feel that. Okay. I don't know what it is about this Poliwag. Okay, we're gonna do some trios here. Oh gosh. Dude, Machop looks goofy. And then I'll move Bellsprout in here too. Okay. You wanna talk about a chonker, like Pidgeotto up here. Poliwag is kind of a chonker. I don't know what it is about the face. It looks like it's trying to square up and be intimidating, and given that it evolves into a Poliwrath, like, that kinda makes sense, and there's something slightly off-putting about Poliwag doing that, but in a good way, like, not in a Vileplume way, like, I don't expect this from you, but I kind of love it. I think I'm gonna put you here. I feel like you're in the same tier as Persian, but honestly, I think I am gonna put Persian back down here. I think I'm gonna go with that. Um, Poliwhirl looks like okay. Like, it looks solid. It's Poliwhirl. I kinda like Poliwrath here. And, like, I kinda like the posing, like, he's that's really what it looks like. It looks like he wanted to square up. He evolved, still kinda wants to square up, and now that he's gone to the gym, he is ready to square up. These actually, like, kinda tell a story. I'm gonna move them all up into A just for that. I kind of really like that. That's sick. That's kinda dope. Um, I don't know, I don't feel like I have a whole lot to say about these. I think Abra's, like, they look okay. They look like, Abra's, I think, looks the best? Kadabra is, like, about the same quality, and then Alakazam's just got a weird face. I don't think he has an Ivysaur, Nidoqueen kinda got, like, a Venomoth face. Machop looks goofy as hell. I don't know, like, his Dude, I just realized what he reminds me of. Machop to me looks like a Ninja Turtle. He looks like a Ninja Turtle without the mask. He looks so silly. Um, I like it. I kind of love it. It's like Spiro, where it's just one of those really goofy faces that I kind of like, and I do like it's, like he's showing off, and then with Machoke, he's showing off the other arm, and I think the Machoke looks pretty good too. I don't know about Machamp. I mean, I guess he's flexing both arms now, so it's another one that's also telling the story, but the face is a little goofy for me, and I don't really know what he's doing with his hands. So I'll put him slightly below, but it's not bad. I am not crazy about Bellsprout. I think I'm gonna move it slightly up, but that's it. Weeping Bell, I think, actually looks pretty good. That's B plus at least. Actually, no, I think I'm gonna put it in A. I think that's a pretty good sprite. And Victory Bell, I don't know. I think this is one where like I really want to see Victory Bell look creepy, look kind of menacing. Like I do not want to run into this thing. I mean, not that I still want to run into a pitcher plant with teeth, but it doesn't have this. Like I think what I'm trying to say is I want it to have Parasect energy, where I see this thing and I'm like, mm-mm, I do not want to. I do not want to mess with that at all. It doesn't quite have that, but it's not bad. So it's like a B minus. Okay, jellyfish, rocks, Twilight Sparkle, slows. Then yeah, I'll throw a Magnemite in there too. This will be the next chunk, and then we'll do some. We'll do a bird trio after that. Okay, so what do we got? I think Tentacool looks okay. It's solid. Tentacruel, I like a little bit more, but I don't love. I kind of like the bit of the posing. It doesn't quite have the personality of some of Tentacruel's other sprite, but it looks solid. What is going on with that face, man? Uh, uh, I don't know if I want to put him down here. I think I'm gonna leave him here. I just don't like it. I kind of like Graveler's actually. Like Graveler kind of has. I like the coloring that the Graveler has. I think it has some nice detail to it. Gol Golem looks like a Mega Man sprite. Like, it reminds me of, like, old Newgrounds animations that I would see of, like, Mega Man characters, and then they would just, like, move and cycle through sprites. That's what Golem looks like. Graveler is here because he looks like really I'm gonna put him up here. Graveler looks really good. This dude is just like a supreme goofball, and he's going up here for that. I almost want to put him up here, but we're gonna put him up here for now. Because it's probably not gonna be if. When I change my mind, I'll move him down, but for now, he's going right there because I love how supremely goofy he is. Um, Honestly, I think Ponytail looks sick as hell. I like the fire coming out of it. I think you get a good I don't know, I just like the face. I like the angle. I think it looks really good. I'll put it up here. Rapidash, not so much. It's not bad. I think it looks okay. Uh, Slowpoke is solid. I'm gonna no, not you. Where were you? I think you were right there. Slowpoke, I'm gonna give a B plus. You're getting an A for sure. It's the hand in the mouth. It's I'm sorry, that is like just peak slow bro. Like it got the Blastoise energy, like it just looks like the Pokemon. I think like the proportions, the color, everything is right. And then just that little extra bit of oh mm, man, it's perfect. It's really good to the point where I'm like, I'm wondering if I need to move some of these other ones down or if I should just put it in S because it's yeah, I'm fuck it. This is such a good sprite for Slowbro. I'm putting him in S. These are I don't know. I was gonna say these are okay. I'm like, Magnemite looks okay. I don't know. These are like really bulbous. They almost look slightly too big. So I'm gonna put them in B minus. Yeah, okay. Ugh. What's up, Farfetch'd? You good? Why are you glaring at me like that, dude? Okay, I just saw Kyber. Okay, this actually might be a really good set. Um, nah, I wanna add the ghosts in here too. We're gonna have a party going on. Okay. Farfetch'd looks angry. I think Farfetch'd is glaring at me because it thinks I've eaten a lot of Farfetch'd and have made it an endangered species. Like, it just looks like it's in fight or flight mode constantly, and I really dig that. He's for sure going an A. Uh, uh. Oh, no, it's like Doduo I think looks solid. Doduo looks pretty good. I don't know though, man. Dodrio's got that, like, D minus kind of face. I don't like it, but I like the posing and, like, the 3 heads, like, having, like, a little tear thing. That at least puts it up here, but I don't know. Seal and Dugong look fine. They're solid, they're cute, I like them enough. Grimer is charging up a Spirit Bomb, which, I mean, it's Grimer, that's very often how it looks with just its hands raised, but he wants something more than just to lead. He wants some duck sauce. Dude, Grimer really looks like he's like, "Guys, I'm helping. Don't take my energy." Like, how do I wanna say this? Grimer has that look and vibe of the tag-along character who stopped contributing after the first arc, but is just so happy to be here, and either the characters, the audience, or both are also just really happy that he's here, and that's such a weird energy that I'm getting from this sprite, but I love it. This is A+, plus. It's great, and I just really like Muck as a Pokemon, and this is a good Muck. I'm just gonna put him in A. Shoulder looks okay, nothing special, but, like, it's solid. Cloyster, kind of the same. Like, it's horizontal, which feels right, because we're gonna get to that with the other Cloyster where it feels wrong, but it has more personality to me. I mean, I guess you can kinda see it. He's got a little bit of a grin. He's a little menacing, but, like, it's okay, but oh, that was weird. You should have been there. But you wanna talk about menacing. Like, Ghastly's kinda got that. Ghastly's kinda got that. I'm gonna put Ghastly in A? I need to make it A minus. And I think I kinda wanna put Ghastly in A minus. I think I wanna put Weepin' Bell in A minus. Machop and Machoke, I also think I wanna put in A minus. Were you guys before Bellsprout? Y'all might have been after Bellsprout. Okay, I'm gonna skip ahead real quick. Gengar? Dude, he does. Like, this is a chunky Gengar. And I don't hate curvy Gengar. I don't love it the way I love curvy Pidgey. That was sentence I thought I was gonna say today. I don't hate curvy Gengar. The grin is doing a lot for me though. Like, I think that's like a solid A sprite. This is so S. Haunter looks creepy as hell. Like, the coloring, the way that, like, the mouth is shaded, it looks so good. It's so cool. There we go. Um, okay. We gotta get another good chunk. Gosh, how far are we into this dex? I don't know. Like, we've gotta be at least half, right? Okay. Boom. Boom. It's a Lickitung. What was that? Lickitung is such a weird Pokemon. Okay, so speed running some of these because I don't know if I have a whole lot to say. Like, Onyx looks okay. There is something about the face that looks slightly off, but not awful. Like, it's a C. Um, this is also kind of a chonky boy. Like, Drowsy I think looks pretty solid. Okay, what is going on with Hypno? So I like the pose a lot. Like, it's actually trying to hypnotize you and it's trying to mess with you. There's something about its nose that looks so weird and so off, but it's kind of like what I was saying with Poliwag, where, like, it looks a little weird, but I dig it. Kinda really like Hypno. So at least gonna nah, I feel like it kinda goes in the same, like, tier and vibe as Persian, where, like, I just kind of like it. I'm gonna do that. Um, Crabs look okay. Like, Krabby looks okay. Kingler looks more okay because it looks kinda cool. Voltorb is fine. It doesn't look that great. Electro you could smile more Electrode. Like, I'm used to Electrode having a grin. See, that's the thing, I think this Voltorb, like, it doesn't do much for me. It looks, like, fine. I love Electrode sprites where it is just grinning at you, like, I am about to explode and there's nothing you can do about it. This doesn't it almost has that, like, it has the vibe, I think the smile isn't big enough. So I'll put him here, but I think there's some again, this might be, like I might be thinking of Pokemon card art, where there's, like, an Electrode at an angle with a giant grin, and it looks perfect. Maybe it's a sprite in a later game, we'll see. I kinda hope so. Um, dude, I think looks solid. Not amazing, but solid. Yeah, I actually kinda wanna give it B plus. I love Eggy. I don't know about this, though. Like, Eggy is kind of a derpy Pokemon, and I don't mind that, but I don't know, I think the more I'm looking at it, the more I like it. I think I'm gonna keep him in B. Yeah, I kinda like that. This is a pretty solid looking Cubone. I think I'm gonna put him in A? I don't know if I'd say it looks better than Ghastly. Maybe I should just put Ghastly in A and not A minus. I think so. I think Ghastly's is an A tier sprite. I don't know. That's his face right now for me. He looks like he'll take you out when he goes down. Okay, let me look. I can kinda see it. I'll tell you what, just for you, buddy, I'm at least gonna put him in B plus. I'm at least gonna put him in B plus. But I will say, if we see another Electrode that I really love, I'll probably move that one down and, like, put the one I love wherever we go, if we get one, if we get a really good one. This thing just looks silly. And that's not a bad thing, because like, this is silly, and it's, like, a top tier. And this one's kinda silly, and I like it. But I just think of, like, you get to the end of Pokemon Tower, and you get that whole backstory, that the thing is talking to you, and it's this really powerful ghost spirit, and the whole thing about, like, the mom wanting to protect the child, and it's this. It just looks kinda silly. I don't know, but I don't hate it, but I don't like it. It gives me Venomoth energy. That's the best way I can say it. It kinda gives me Venomoth Dodrio energy. I'm sorry, Marowak. I wish I could give you higher, man. Um, boom, boom. What is this? I could not tell you what Lickitung is even supposed to be anyways. I don't know. It's gross, and I love it, and I hate it, and it's a perfect Pokemon, and I'm just gonna go and skip ahead. Where do I put you? Like, what are you? What is this? But it's like, it looks like a Lickitung. It does a really good job of being a Lickitung. I guess at least I'll put him in A minus. This is a pretty good Hitmonlee. I know we get one later that is better, but I do think this is a really solid sprite. I'm at least gonna put him in A. This one goes in A plus. I like the posing on this a lot, and I think the reason I like this more than this is it's that real focus on the hand being front and center. If the foot was really front and center, which I mean, insert Tarantino joke here, but if the foot was really front and center with the kick, this would be in the same tier because I think the one in red and blue does that. Like that's a really good Hitmonlee spray. Um, coughing and wheezing looks solid. Coughing more so. I think coughing looks better. Wheezing okay, to be fair, it's like Wheezing looks like he's worse for wear. Look at tongue too. Holy like, dude, it's crazy. Just what is this? I'm like, I don't like the face as much. But I'm like, no, but the face perfectly encapsulates Wheezing as a Pokemon. So I'm gonna put you right next to coughing. I think that's good. I think that's Rhyhorn and Rhydon look fine. They look a little derpy, a little silly, but not to the point where they look bad, but not enough where they're, like, really making me laugh. I'd say they're kind of, like, around here. No, I'd put them in B. They don't I'd put them here. I don't like this Chansey. I really don't. It looks too long to me. Chansey is curvy. Chansey is like this is kind of more of a chunky Pokemon, and I like that. I feel like it needs to be a little shorter. Maybe not necessarily wider, but it's, like, slightly too long, and it is really weirding me out. This is a Venomoth tier Pokemon. Um, I don't know, should I have actually made this the D tier? I don't know. It's not this I'm sorry, I really, really don't like Tangela looks pretty good. I wanna put Tangela in A minus. I think it looks solid, and Kanga looks I. Kanga's solid, B. Alright. Seahorse, sea fish, sea star, mime, mantis, whatever Jinx is. I think that's how it does sound in the anime. I think they maybe later gave it more of a. I love the way it looked. It's so funny. Mm. Okay, we're just gonna do a whole big chunk. Yeah, we'll start Magikarp on the next round. I think that's good. Um, Horsey's kinda giving me some sass. Just kinda got that, energy, and I don't know, I kinda dig it. I don't love it, but I kinda dig it. I'm gonna put it you in B plus. I think Seadra looks solid, and I like it. I'm gonna put it here 'cause I kinda like Seadra. Goldeen is also giving me some of that, and, like, well, Horsey it's giving some sass, but looks kinda confused. Goldeen is, like, glaring at me and judging me hard on all of my life choices, and I kind of love it. Like, this has a lot of personality to it. This is going an A plus. I actually really like it. Like, Seaking looks okay. Seaking's, like, fine. No, I think he looks better than these, and honestly, I know I was saying, like, I don't love Squirtle's face here. It looks better than me. I'm gonna put Squirtle back up here. I think Wartortle should at least get moved up. Go there. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Some of these might end up getting moved. Stars. Stars look fine. Not amazing, but like solid. Miami actually looks pretty good here. I actually kind of like this one a lot. I think it definitely looks like the Pokemon. I like the mime posing. I like him doing some magical, mystical stuff. Solid. This is at least an A, I think. Maybe we'll put it on A minus. Who knows? Um, Scyther looks pretty good. It's one of those where like something about the face I don't love, but I do like the aggressive posing for a Pokemon like Scyther. So I think I want to go B plus, maybe A minus. Yeah, I think I'll leave it there. Um, Jinx looks all right. I don't love it. I don't hate it. Jinx goes in B. Electabuzz is kind of similar. Like it looks solid. Magmar, I think they look about the same. I think Pinsir just looks kind of boring, and I don't like its face. You're gonna stay in D. Tauros, looks like it's mid Stampede. I like the energy, Tauros. You go an A. Yeah, I'm gonna move Tangela up, actually. I think Tangela looks kinda sick as hell. So, you're gonna go an A. Oh gosh, there's this we're like an hour in, and we're not even done with the first batch of sprites. Oh, no. This is what I was afraid of. This is gonna be a long. Oh, there's so many! There's literally 150! No, 151. Excuse me. Okay, I'll end this batch at Aerodactyl. Okay. Magikarp looks solid, but I think, like, it looks kinda nice. Gyarados, I don't love the face. It looks a little weird, but it has a lot of personality, it's got a lot of menace to it, and I do appreciate that, so I think I'm gonna put it in B plus right next to Magikarp. I was about to say, it's like, I like Lapras, and I'm like, no, Lapras looks alright. Yeah, it's one of those, like, there's something about the face, but the face doesn't even look off. So, I don't know, maybe it's just, like, the coloring or, like, the expression. It's okay. I'm like, "Do I really wanna put it in the same tier as Mankey?" I don't think, like, looking at it more, I don't think Victory Bell should be in the same tier as Mankey. Oh, shoot, I really don't remember where Victory Bell is in the Pokédex. I'm trying to keep them in order, around here-ish. I think that looks a little bit better. That actually does look better now. I think I'm gonna keep Lapras there. Ditto! I don't know, Ditto looks fine. Ditto looks, like, okay. I am so torn on this Eevee sprite, because with the way it's positioned, this little tuft of fur on its chest looks like a beard. So this looks like a really old grandpa Eevee who's giving a stern lecture to, like, the younger generation. "You know, back in my day, special was only one stat," like, kind of thing. And I'm like, I really don't like how that looks as an Eevee. But the more I've, like, looked at it and thought about it and just said, "You know what? This is an old man Eevee who's just really ornery." I I've kind of I've made my peace with it. I think that's a good way of saying it. So I guess I'll put it here. It's like I don't like it enough to put it up here, but there's enough personality that I get from it that I could almost justify it up here. So I don't know. It's like a B. No, the face is weird. The face is weird. The face is weird. No, I wasn't gonna put him here. Uh, we'll put him in like Venomoth tier. Um, something about like okay, I don't know if I've ever really noticed this before because I think with Vaporeon, the collar is usually down or kind of flat, but this really makes Vaporeon look like a lion. Like it's not like a little Tule clown collar. It's like an actual lion's mane. And I really, really like that. That's kind of cool. I'm gonna put you in A. I'm gonna put you in A for that. I kind of dig it. I'm gonna skip Jolteon real quick to just do Flareon. Flareon's like looks okay here. I'm probably gonna put it in B. It looks solid. Jolteon looks sick. I think this looks really cool. I love the expression. I love like the motion. I'm gonna put you in S. I don't care. You look awesome. Maybe more A plus, but I don't care. I'm gonna put you in S. Porygon looks okay. It's solid. That looks like a Porygon, but it's not doing anything super interesting, and this doesn't throw me off. Lord Helix. Omastar is kind of silly. Omastar is just kind of a silly little guy. I don't know. I kind of like Omanites. This pose is doing so much. No, 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 no. That pose is doing so much for me. He is just celebrating the fact that he got revived. I don't know, I actually kind of like the way the Omanite is peeking out. If I wanna put Omanite in A, I wanna put Gyarados up too. Yeah, yeah, I like that. Um, Kabuto looks pretty cool. I'll put you in B plus. Kabutops has that, like, Scyther problem, or I like the pose, but the, like, face is weird. But I don't think the pose looks quite as good as Scyther. Dude, Jolteon does look so happy to see someone. Like, it's so sweet. It's like you just come home and then your good boy's like excited and greets you at the door. Like, it's such a good sprite. And then there's this. I'm kind of gonna keep him here. Maybe I could go up to C minus, but I don't like it. And I'm putting you down in D. I'm sorry, I don't like this Eevee. I really don't. Okay, I like that. I like that a lot. Aerodactyl looks good. Aerodactyl, I'm gonna move up to A. Just gotta get all the way up there. Aerodactyl, I think, looks really good and really solid. Okay, let's see if we can go ahead and finish red and green. This might be a okay. The end of red and green. Snorlax looks really good. That actually, something about the hands. I know Snorlax has tiny hands, but even these look like especially tiny. I don't know. The more I look at the hands, I think it looks slightly off, but I still like it. I like it a lot, but the hands are just B minus. No, not B minus. I think I will just keep it in B. The rest of it looks good, B plus-ish. And yeah, I'll do that. I think that's okay. Uh, what do I think of you three? Articuno's tail feathers do actually look really good. Because here's the thing, like Articuno's I think it's the angle I'm not crazy about, but I really like the coloring. Like, you know, Articuno was blue. It's like a dark blue, but I've always loved this sprite color of just almost like white or like a really light blue. I it there's more. It makes Articuno look really ethereal and really plays up the legendary vibe. Like, it looks more legendary than Zapdos here. So you tell you what, I'll put this in A. I do really like how the tail looks. That's I almost want to put it in A plus because of that, but there's just something about the face and the angle of the face that I can't put it in A plus. But I kind of love everything else about it. I mean, Zapdos is probably my favorite of the birds, but I think this sprite is just kind of like okay. Moltres has the exact problem of Articuno, where I love the color, I love the texturing, I love, the actual flaming tail. I hate that face. I really don't like it, but everything else is just so good. I think I at least have to put it up here. Um, oh my goodness, I'm sorry, like, my throat is, like, super dry. Okay, Dratini is adorable. Dragonair is adorable and kind of regal. Dragon Dragonite is just a little guy. I love Dragonite. I love Dragonite's energy. I know this is one where, like, when we get to the red and blue sprite where Dragonite looks more aggressive, I don't like it nearly as much because to me, Dragonite, he really is just supposed to be a little guy. So I think this is A. This is A plus. And this little guy, do I wanna put him in S? I don't know if he's quite S. Like, I feel like he belongs no, I was gonna say he belongs to the same tier as Charizard because he has the same energy, but there's a better level of detail, I think, here, so I will put Dragonite in S. Hell yeah. Why is Mew's head, like, so big? This is off-putting. This is so off-putting. You're going to the Venom off here. I'm sorry. I just don't like it. I really don't. Mewtwo, I think, looks pretty solid though. Like, I don't love it, but I don't hate it. I think it's like a B. So, okay. That was the first 152. because we already did red and blue Bulbasaur. Now we contends. Oh no. This Ivy's But we're gonna go ahead and just see if we can blitz through the starters here. Guh, guh, guh. Okay. Bipedal Ivy's I hate it. I'm sorry. I don't think I hate it more than Vulpix though. The Vulpix's face is just so bad to me. I really don't like it. I hate it about as much as it though. Like I this feels cursed. It feels so cursed to be seeing bipedal Ivysaur. I think this Venusaur does here's the thing, like, this kind of the shape of its body looks more Venusaur to me than this does. I think I like this flower a little bit more too. It looks slightly more detailed to me. I'll give him like an A minus. Charmander still has that just a little guy energy. Oh, yeah, okay. I didn't know where he was, but this was kind of where I wanted to put him. He's just a little guy, but he looks a bit more aggressive. And to me, like, this is the Charmander sprite I know. This is one of the most iconic sprites of the series to me. I would almost want to put it in S just for that. So fuck it. I guess I will. I talked myself into it. Charmeleon, let me see. Just kind of want to put these two together real quick. I'm sorry. I really like just a little guy, angsty teen, just a little guy. This is more just I want to be a warrior. I'm training to be a warrior, and then just like full badass warrior Charizard, which like it still has that storytelling that I like. I don't know which of these I prefer. I think I do like them about the same. Actually, I think I like this one slightly more. This one is more detailed, but I don't know. I It's one of those where the proportions are weird, but I like that. But I think I'll give this like kind of the same tier placement. Actually, I guess that's a question. Should I put them together? I think when I do that, I'll like put them together. Okay, well, we'll try to figure that out as we go. And if we're going in Dex order, that means Charmander would be up here. This is also just like the Charizard sprite that I know and that I think of. This is really iconic. I don't know if I love him having like his head down though. Like I kind of get it's almost like he's looking down on you, but it would be better if he was up. Like I want to put it up here next to just the little guy Charizard, next to Teddy Bear Zard. I think I will for nostalgia, but if I'm being honest, it's like it's solid. It's good. It could maybe be better. It's like okay, and just for like nostalgia purposes, I'm gonna put him up there. Um, I still don't love Squirtle's face. It's like the something in the detail just looks a little weird, but I love his pose. I love that he's smiling. He's got some good Squirtle energy. I'm gonna put him. I'm gonna be honest. Every time I see this sprite, I end up putting it up because I actually really like his. This is a really good sprite, and I think I'm just getting more used to his face. Dude, what a comeback you've had. I'm not gonna lie, it's grown on me a lot. Ward Portal looks I don't know, he's just kind of a little guy too. I'm a B plus. I don't love it. Honker Blastoise. I don't think I like it as much as this. Like this to me is just like what a Blastoise looks like. Something about this looks kind of off. Like he looks compressed and smushed together. And I don't hate it, but I don't love it. I think he goes in B plus. I'll put you in A, B minus. Yeah, I think it's fine. That's solid. It's B plus. Okay. Caterpie, Metapod, Butterf. Ooh. Oh, we are getting to like one of my favorite sprites of all time here. And then let me go ahead and throw y'all and y'all. Where's the other rat? These are, I don't know, they're almost kind of the same. Anyways, Caterpie. Where's the other Caterpie sprite? These look like almost the exact same. I know they're different, like, this one's slightly looking at me, and this one's not. Everything else looks almost the exact same to the point where I'm just gonna put you in this tier for, like, this just feels like a Sprite I've seen before, it's not that different. Shaped Metapod. I don't think it conveys Metapod as well as this, like, I really like the shape of this one, but this one is just it's iconic to me, it kinda just lives in my head rent free, and I've always really liked it, so I think I'm gonna move it up. I think I'm gonna move it up. I really like this Butterfree. Just like he's got his feet up. I don't half the time I just say he or just call him a little guy. This is Butterfree just being a little guy. Got its feet up, it's chilling, it's relaxing, it looks like it's smiling, it's happy. I think that's what I don't like about this Butterfree. Like there's something about like the way its hands are that just kind of make me uncomfortable, but I think like the coloring and the detail look really, really good. Um, this Butterfree looks fantastic. I really, really like this. You're going an A plus. You're just a little guy here. Little charts. Um, I think this Weedle looks fine. I think it looks about as good as the other one. It looks slightly more aggressive and a little less cute, but I think it looks solid. I'm gonna skip Kakuna real quick. Beedrill, I think looks cool. I think that's like a really solid, cool Beedrill. It's kind of like what I was saying of I don't like your pose quite like this is a little weird. I kind of wish one was a little more out, and this is close to that. So I almost like it slightly more, but I like that we see more of the body and the detail. So I would genuinely put these in the same tier. This is one of my favorite sprites of time. I have always loved this Kakuna sprite. And the thing I love about it, because of the way its arms are, it has always looked to me like it is in the middle of evolving. Like it's because I know Kakuna has those, but they're always kind of in. Now that they're out and aggressive, it looks like it is starting to evolve into Beedrill just because it wants to hurt you. This is so sick. I actually might want to start moving some of these down. I think I want to move Dragonite down. Okay, I said Pokedex order, which means I got to put Butterfree like here, I think. I'm gonna move Dragonite down. He's so goofy. I love him. I kind of want to put him in A plus. You're here because you're iconic. You're here because you make me laugh. This is like the same tier of really. I don't know. We'll mess with it later. We'll mess with it later. Where was I? Pidgey. Really hate this Pidgey. I have always hated this Pidgey. I just don't like its face. Like it doesn't. I'm gonna skip ahead real quick. I'm gonna skip to his yellow sprite just to illustrate a point. That looks like a cartoon bird. Like that to me looks like a pig. And I know that's kind of how yellow is. Like I said at the start, yellow sprites are almost like the lore accurate in terms of the color, in terms of the way that they're drawn. I understand liberties have to be taken with some of these, but this just looks like bird. This looks like Pidgey. This looks like a Pokemon. This just looks like I've always hated the sprite, but I don't dislike it. I dislike it more than Bipedal Ivysaur. I don't dislike it more than Vulpix. I have to put Vulpix down here. I really, really don't like this Vulpix, man. And since I went ahead and brought you up, I think this is like a really solid, good looking Pidgey. I think it's easily the best Pidgey, and just for that, I'm going to put it in A. I had to skip ahead real quick. I had to illustrate a point. I like Fat Pidgey. I love Fat Pidgey. I love this sprite so much. Um, I'm speaking of what oh gosh, it's also a Fat Pidgeotto. Yeah. I think I like this one slightly more because, like, the beak being open, like, it's a bit more of a dynamic pose, but I also It's so minuscule of a change for me that I would put them in the same tier because I also just like the face on it. He looks really cool. He looks really good. Um, I don't love this Pidgeot, and it's also one of those where I'm like, I I do hope we get demoted to F tier. Yeah, I didn't want to do it, but I kind of had to. No, I do kind of see what you mean. It is. I think the reason I don't love this Pidgeot is because I wish it was flying. Like this one's not flying, but I kind of get some maybe not like super regal bird, but like close enough regal bird energy. Here it's like close to the ground picking at something, and like that's okay. I don't love it, but I really love the hair. And that alone, I'm at least gonna put it in B. You know what? Just for you, Dylan, I'm gonna at least put him in B plus. Because I know you love the Pidgey line. I know you love Pidgeot. I think the ones in yellow, like 'cause I think I really like the yellow Pidgeot. Well, but we'll get to that when we get to that. Rat. I think this is a way better version of this because I like how aggro. I actually really like how aggro this Rattata is. No, I actually really like how aggro it is. I'm gonna put him in A. Yeah, but fuck it. I don't think I'm gonna do Dex order anymore. I keep forgetting and I keep getting confused. They're just gonna go where they go. Where's the other Eradicate? I just want to compare. I want to say he was like B plus ish, unless I missed it. Yeah, there he is. Um, this is kind of the same where not that these two sprites are similar, I think they look very different, but where I really like the more aggro looking one because this actually, I think I was trying to say actually and honestly, and actually, I think it looks really cool. I actually don't know how many S tier sprites yellow is going to have. It's probably going to have some. Like I imagine there's going to be some really good ones in there. Um, let's see who we got. Who we got. Who we got. Boom, 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 boom. This little chonker. Dude, I love Chonky Pikachu so much. And we'll end on Sand Slash for now. Okay. This Spearow, like, I think it looks okay. I don't know. I kind of like the energy. He's kind of got that. Really? Really, dude? We're doing this? I don't know. He's kind of funny. I'm gonna put him. Yeah, I was like, I want to put him in like wherever I put Horsey. So I'm gonna do that. Um, Firo. Okay, where did I put other Firo? I want to say he was in like A plus. Yeah. Okay. Like this is the thing. This Firo looks so cool to me, and it really like the posing really shows like how big of a bird this is, or at the very least, to me, it makes it look like this is a big, powerful bird of prey. This angle is so weird. It's kind of like what I was saying about the Blastoise, where like it looks really smushed and condensed, and I don't like it. I don't hate it. I think it's like a B minus, but it's not nearly as cool as this one to me. Like, it almost looks like it's trying. Nah, okay. Like, sorry, I forgot like how nasty make you. I'm just gonna put him in B. Yeah, I'm sorry. Like Mankey tier and Venomoth tier. Like, I love these. Um, You are not nearly as silly and goofy as I'm sorry. This is so perfect. Just look at him. Oh god. Just a snack. It's like okay. It's like B. Arbok, I think, looks pretty good. I'd say it probably looks about as good as that one. I do think this is a better looking Raichu. Where did I put other Raichu? I think he was low. Yeah, there he is. And honestly, I think it's just because I like it's the gut and the pose. What do they do to my friend? Yeah, like it's I don't think it looks as nearly as good in this one. And then when you look at Raichu, it's like this is okay. That is a chunky boy marching to the beat of his own drum. And I love this one. So, like, I just wanted to look at Raichu real quick before Pikachu, but honestly, Pikachu's kinda similar. It's I just like Chunky Pikachu a lot. It looks really good. It looks really I'm gonna skip Sandshrew real quick. Where was other Sand Slash? There it is. Just kinda wanna compare these 2. I like the posing in this one a lot more because it looks like it's defensive, it looks like it's about to fight. I think it looks better, but even this one, I don't know if this really needed to be in C tier. It looks okay. I think I wanna move you 2 up to B. Pokédex order be damned. Like, they look okay. This is at least B plus. I'm gonna put him in A minus. This is one of my favorite sprites. This is an S tier sprite. I love red and blue Sandshrew. There's something about it where I've said this so many times, he's just a little guy. He has that just a little guy teddy bear energy, but it's just that pose of him, like, looking up. I just really like it. Like, it makes him look really curious, it makes him look really fun. I love this sprite. It is genuinely one of my favorites. Okay. Ugh. I okay, I'm just gonna straight up put you with D. No, I do not like how that Nidoran look. Your face, bruh. Nah, you've got like a Venomoth face. Nah, you've got like a Geodude face. I don't really like that one either, but this one looks more smushed. Okay, now I'll actually move you. I'll move. I'm sorry. Those Nidorans I did not like. Nah, I'm gonna put you two next to each other. And then we'll hit the fairies, and then yeah, okay, if I'm gonna put the fairies, I gotta go to these 2, which means I have to hit the foxes because they're in the middle. Okay, what is up with her nose? I really like this Nidorina because I've talked about how I feel like the sprites in red and blue, looking at them more, a lot of them look more aggro, and a lot of them look kind of smushed and condensed. She's both. She's got that pose, like, she looks like she's about to pounce, but it looks like her snoot is, like, pressed up against the glass. Like, it's like a little dog who sees an intruder coming. It's like it sees a guest coming and is trying to be threatening, but is kinda too silly to be able to pull it off. She's just a little guy. You go an A plus. You go just a little guy tier. Um Nidoqueen honestly looks regal. I really like this Nidoqueen. Oh gosh, like, look at this. Like, this looks so here's the thing, this looks like the red and green sprite, this looks like the smushed red and blue sprite. It's weird how they got those backwards. This is a really good looking Nidoqueen. I'm just gonna put her up there. For now, Nidorino looks really good. Where's the other Nidorino? Yeah, I like that a lot. They look really good together. Nidoking also looks sick as hell, dude. So cool looking, man. Now I gotta put you next to them. Sometimes Pokedex order be damned. Sometimes we adhere to it. It's we go as we go. Oh, that looks so sick. I really like Nidokings. Do I want to move him up to S? Um, I'm almost considering it. I'm gonna make it S plus because I know I'm gonna need an S plus. Kakuna's going in S plus. This is going in S plus. I think this should go in S plus. Sorry, I'm just looking at Ekans. I love this thing so much. He's so goofy. I shouldn't. I don't think I will. I want to put Sandshrews up there too because I really, really like that one. Uh, was there any? Oh yeah, there's a lot that I missed here. Okay, Clefairy. I don't like this. Sorry, I'm just gonna do this because I have you in mind. I don't like this one nearly as much. Again, it has that red and blue. It looks a little smush to me. It's not terrible. It's cute. I'll put you in like B plus. I think this is a really solid Clefairy. I like it more than stoned out of their actually, no, now I'm looking at it more. This Clefairy does look stoned out of their mind, and that's kind of hilarious. I'm gonna move you up. Move you up. I'll put you in, like, A, 'cause I do think that's a really good Clefairy. You see this? This to me looks so much better than this. And I know the faces still look similar, like, just like a couple little dots, and it's not crazy, but this forward facing and like like, it just looks weird and wrong, and I don't like it. Here, like the posing, I think it really is just the posing. Like I feel like the proportions look better. I really like how the tails look. This to me is a way better Vulpix. It's not like amazing, but I'd give it like a B. I think that's fair. Okay, and then comparing Ninetales, this is incredible. This is like good. Like I like it. I do like it. Ninetales is a Pokemon I really like. It okay, I think this is how I could best say it. This looks like the deity of a shrine. This looks like my pet that cuddles up to me and meows really I don't know if foxes meow. What does the fox say? But, like, it looks like it meows when it gets hungry. I like this one a lot more, but this still definitely has its place. I like it a lot. How different do you 2 look? Sorry, okay, I'm gonna just go ahead. I'm gonna move you a bit more up. I like that you I'm gonna keep you an A. No, I like the A plus because this Jigglypuff is a star. I really like just that little bit of difference in the posing to me actually goes a long way. Like Wigglytuff and both of them just look like they have seen some. They look like they just took a gallon of glitter. With the repercussion. What, like, I think there's an episode of Gravity Falls. I think it's the one where, like, the teenagers go to the convenience store and Mabel just, like, eats a bunch of, like, rainbow glitter that makes her start hallucinating. That is what Wigglytuff looks like to me, and it's so funny. Yeah, I can't just leave you in B after all that. You at least gotta go up to A minus. Y'all got some character. I like that a lot. I don't know, just the expression on this is really funny to me. I think I'm gonna move you up to B plus too. Um, okay. I think I'm caught up. So now let's do the next batch. So poison to love that gold so much. Poison types. Oh, honest, you're supposed to go up here. Poison types. Poison types. Not poison, but grass. Okay. Zubat, you look like okay. No, I think it looks better than this one. I don't know. It looks a little chonkier, and I kind of dig it. I think this is like a solid B tier. Oh my gosh, I love this sprite so much. It kind of has that weird smushness that a lot of these do, but for some reason it just works for me. Like this just long cylindrical face, the giant tongue. This is such an S tier sprite. Ah, he's got to be up. I love that sprite so much. It's so iconic to me. Um, this looks solid. Like I think Oddish's is solid. Glooms, just comparing them, I like this one a lot more, and I couldn't really explain why. I think it's like this one looks like it's throwing a tantrum, and this one's just chill. It's just vibing. It's just existing. Weirdly enough, this one having more motion and being more active, which I normally like, makes me like it less, but it's by no means bad. I think I want to put it in like A minus. There we go. See, look at this. This just like I don't like it. He's just a little guy, but not in a way that works for me. And then here, I really like just that little bit of him, like, tipping his cap. It looks so good. I'm not gonna put him like S or anything, but it looks a lot better. I'm at least gonna put him in B plus. What is this? What is that? Is just a little guy. That right there is the exact energy that Paris exudes throughout the entirety of Legends Arceus, of just the most aggro Pokemon possible that sees you and always wants to square up, even though it's like the weakest thing possible. A light breeze, literally just being in the sun can cause this thing damage depending on the ability it has. But he's just always going to square up. He's just a little guy. It's perfect. This might literally be my favorite sprite. I love Red and Blue Parasect. The angle where it's like how the eyes are looking up at you, but not that it's afraid. Like this looks like it's a challenge, and the fact that it's like kind of almost hidden under the mushroom makes it look so creepy. The posing of the talons, like I really like this Parasect because there's something about it that just looks unnatural. This thing looks genuinely scary. I love it. I think it's impeccable. This is definitely the Venomoth tier. Like, what is that? I don't like it. I don't know, man. The little stubbies sticking out. Like, this is kind of goofy, but it's fun. I really hate the way this Venomoth looks, man. You're at least down here. I don't like it. I really, really don't like it, man. This is a good Venonat, and it's just that little bit in the because I don't think the other one had that. I think the other one, let's see, I think I put him like B plus because it's Venom. Yeah, it's just kind of sitting on the ground and it's cute. Very slight, like he's marching and he's moving. It's perfect. This is so good. He is just a little guy. Oh boy. Where did I put the Diglets? Real quick, I'm just gonna hit Diglett real quick. This looks better than this. This like looks solid. This actually looks cool. I don't love it, but it looks cool. Like it actually looks kind of intimidating. I think it's sick. Okay. Cat. I really like the way Psyduck looks. Boom. 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 Okay. This is such a good Meowth. I feel like there's just so much character in this. This is definitely A plus. I could maybe be convinced to like put it in S, but I don't think I want to. But I really like it. Persian. I think this is also pretty good Persian. Where did I put the other one? The Persian I just weirdly really like. Honestly, yeah, I can put them together. There he's being a little more aggro. There he's just kind of on his haunches, chilling. Look, this has mob boss energy, which being Giovanni's signature Pokemon works really well. I actually do like it more than this one. I don't know why I'm really liking the Persian Sprites, but it's really good. This is just a little guy. It's Psyduck. This is so good. I think I rated this one a little low. I'm gonna put him up here. Pokedex order be damned. This one is higher. This is so fun to me. It's just goofy. It's just silly. It's perfect for Psyduck. I think this one looks better than this. But honestly, the more I'm looking at that, maybe perhaps I was too harsh on you. He's kind of goofy. It's kind of silly. I'm not gonna put him all the way up to like A plus though. But actually, I like this one. I think this is like good and solid. I don't know. Weirdly, it just kind of clicked. This is pretty nice. This is pretty good. Congratulations on your unexpected redemption. I really don't know where that came from, but kind of worked. Mankey again, like I don't like the face, really like the pose. Primeape is posing. This is a good look Primeape to me. He's got a pose, he's about to kick someone, he looks angry. It's great. That's a good Primeape. I don't I don't like this Growlithe. There's something about its open mouth that I just don't like it. Is this just the same Arcanine? No, it's not. It is slightly different. Looks a little more regal, but I would say, like, about similar quality. Nah, I think this is fine. I think this is fine. Okay. Now we go back to the oh, Dylan's gone. Okay, now we go back to tadpoles. Okay, just our sets of triplets. And I kinda wanna almost skip over Tentacle and Tentacruel just to do another set of triplets. But I really like Tentacruels. Um, okay, we're gonna do them separately. Poliwag, I think it's alright. It doesn't have that squaring up, looking me down, like, glare that this one has. It has a little less personality, but I think it looks solid. I think it looks kinda cute. Poliwhirl does kinda still have that, though. I like it. Put it in, like, A minus. I think I like this Poliwrath a little bit more because, the posing is just a little bit more dynamic. I think it actually looks really cool. Do I wanna put him up here? I mean, I think it looks better than the Psyduck because, like, he's just a little guy, but I think this does look better. So he's at least going an A plus. Abra looks alright. Actually, I think this as a whole, this is, like, pretty solid. No, sorry, I was trying to put you in B. I thought that was the bottom of B. I would say these are about comparable in quality. These I think this one looks better than this one. I think this one looks way better than this one. This one, you're also going to B plus, buddy. Or I guess they're going to B. You're going to B plus. I like the posing a lot. That's just a whole guy. Bellsprout, I kind of like it. I don't love it, but I kind of like it. Where's the other one? Yeah, that one's okay. I do like the posing on this one, so I'll at least put it in B. B minus B. I don't know. It looks okay. It's derpy. It's just a little guy, and I like all my little guys, but it doesn't have the same just little guy energy as like Psyduck. This is a good looking Victreebel. Where's the other one? I want to compare these two. Yeah, it's like the same face, but that slight change in the angle, because like I like the way its arms are. I think it looks really cool. I like the side glare, and I really like the vine. Yeah, this one's like really good. I'm gonna put you up here, buddy. I do think by the end of this, I'm gonna move some of these around, but maybe I'll say like, look, man, I've been here 3 hours. I hate you. But I like those. Okay, I'm sorry. This feels like it was basically the same sprite. Where's the other tentacle? It basically is, but the eyes look slightly different. Like he's looking up instead of down, and like his tentacles are a little bigger. I think it looks a little better, but not by much. I'll kind of keep them together. Tentacruel. This is where's the other tentacle? Uh, I'm sorry, bro. I can't find it. There it is. I definitely like this one better. Like, this one's solid. It definitely looks like a Tentacruel, but the glare, the crossed arms, I Pokedex order be damned. You got to go here. If this is the mob boss, this is the mob boss's enforcer. This is the goon that you got to get past to go see the boss. Gosh, I love this thing. It's great. It's like perfect. Uh, you dude. I'll say this, like, I like the thumbs up, I like the posing. I still don't love the face, but it looks better. But, let's go up to Farfetch'd. So you, magnet, other magnet. Okay. Oh, wait, shoot. I was gonna start with you. I forgot about my job. I don't love this. Don't hate it. I don't love it. I'll put you, like, here. I mean, he's just a little guy, but doesn't hit the same as some of the others. This is cool. I love him actively posing. I love that he's showing off. He's going for the people's elbow. I really like this. Like, this is what I think of when I think of Machamp, and it's maybe not as I wanna say this. Like, it could look more like Machamp, but the flying elbow does so much for me. I think I'm gonna put you in A plus. Most of these are like A plus. I am very nice to a lot of sprites, except like old man. You, I think, is more A minus, B plus. I think B plus because I think it could look a more like Machamp to me, but I like the pose does a lot. Geodude, like I don't like the face, but I like the posing a lot. Graveler, how different do you look from the other Gravelers? 'Cause I really like the other one. I think for me, it's the color. 'Cause I really like the coloring on this. This one, not so much, but it still looks good. This is just a little guy. This is the energy that I love. Oh my goodness. Like, this is what I mean when I say, like, this looks like old Mega Man Newground stuff where they would just like flip between a couple sprites to show motion. It's perfect. I absolutely love it. Uh, Ponyta. This one like looks all right because I really liked the other Ponyta. It looked real. Where did I put it? Right here. Eh. No, I'm trying to put you here. I think it's the nose. The nose, it kind of reminds me of Nidorina's, but it's like less funny. I think it's good, but I don't think it's as good as this one. Probably an A. This I like. That looks like a big regal flaming horse. That looks kind of sick. Princess Celestia is gonna go at A plus. Yeah, that's the I like Slowpoke. I like Slowpoke. I'm gonna put him in like A minus. He is just a little guy, but I think I'm gonna leave him there. This I don't like as much as the other one. This to me is such a perfect representation of Slowbro. This one has always just looked weird to me. I think it looks fine. I think it looks kind of neat. I'm gonna give it like B, maybe A minus. I'll put him next to the other one. I kind of like that. Uh, Magnets. Okay. Where did I put Magnemite? I'm gonna get back to Magneton. I think these look comparable. Like they look fine. Yeah, I think that's about right. This is what I mean. Like these the magnets here look a little too big. I think this one looks a lot better. So this is what? B minus? I'll put you in B plus. Yeah. And that's solid. Okay. Far-fetched. I don't think I like this one as much. I'm gonna put him in B. Doduo and Dodrio. Ooh. Okay, Doduo looks okay. I actually really like this Dodrio. That is an aggro looking bird. No, I'm putting you higher than that. That's like actual A plus. That's not just a little guy. That looks sick. I really like this Dodrio. I'm definitely gonna have to mess with some of my like A and A plus. I might just make a just a little. Um. Okay, that's just a little guy. Seal and Dugong, like solid. It's fun. He's cute. I like it. I put him in A. I actually kind of like this one a bit. Dugong, that feels more like B. It's okay. And I kind of like that he's chonky. I'll give him a B plus. Go right next to his buddy. That is the exact same energy I have when I look at the Ekans spray. He's so funny. He's so goofy. It's so silly. He doesn't know where it's not a thought. Those eyes. Oh my gosh. Look at it. It's perfect. Actually, this is a really cool mug. I like this mug a lot. I've always just loved that it's like a combination of a tidal wave and a high five. That is just pure silly goofiness. That actually looks sick as hell. Shelter looks okay. Freaking vertical cloister, man. Okay, shelter, like it looks fine. I'll put it like next to the other shelter. I think I like it slightly more. Vertical cloister is like so cursed to me. Like it just looks and feels wrong. But I like the face, even though, like, I don't like the posing because it's weird and it's wrong. I like that it's setting a trap. It's cool, man. Actually, I'm gonna put you in A minus. I think that feels right for vertical cloister. Oh, I really like the ghost. The ghosts look good, man. I like Ghastly. I like the I like the way his form look. I think it's better than this one. To the point where I think I wanna move this one down to A minus, but keep this one an A plus. It looks that good. Haunter, is this just the same spray? No, it's not, but it's, like, just as good. I think Haunter sprays are incredible. Like, it looks creepy, it looks menacing, dope as hell, no notes. Gengar, this Gengar a bit more than this one. I like his his little kind of pose. It's fun. I like the grin. That's a really good Gengar. I do like this Onyx. It looks where's the other one? Because I like how I mean, this one looks okay too. I think it's I don't like the way your face looks. Here, I'm not bothered by your face, and I really like the snake look, which, I mean, this one kinda has as well. This one I just like a bit more. I like it more than this. So you know what? I'll put you don't belong in Krabby tier, though. That's, like, okay. Drowsy and Hypno look okay. I think these are, like, C tier sprites. Krabby, I think this looks a lot better. Uh, I mean, maybe not. This actually looks okay. I haven't been too hard on it. But I do kinda like the posing here. But, I mean, that posing's okay too, but, it's fine. Eh, there we go. Kingler looks really smushed. That's B minus for sure. He's a bit too smushed for me there. That I like the Voltorb. I think that's like a really solid Voltorb. Okay. Like he's got a little grin. He's got a little grin. I wasn't really paying attention to the eyebrows. I do like the eyebrows on this one. Oh my gosh, that is an electrode sprite. Looks like he has been talking shit for hours and has not stopped and has only made this oh my god. I actually really like putting them together just for the look of like he's just making him more and more mad and he's just biding his time until he can get his revenge. This is genuinely an A plus sprite. I really like this electrode. Let's see. Eggies, bones, fighting types, what that tongue do, coughing and wheezing, and I'll end Rhyhorn and Rhydon. Okay. I don't like the giant egg. I it's the uneven proportions, man. And to be fair, I think Execute can kind of be like that, but where's the other Eggy? Like here, they all look about the same, and I think it looks really good. Here, it just throws me off. I don't like it. I'll put you like here. I wasn't trying to move you yet, Eggy. Yeah, I think that works. Like, I think it looks okay. I don't love it, but it's I. The proportion is just so weird here. I really like this Cubone. I'll put you right next to the other one. Nah, he's actively bonking someone. He gets to move up a slot. Marowak, where's the other Marowak? I kept this one at least looks a bit more stop, Mew. Dang it. This one looks a bit more, like, threatening and menacing, which given its role in the story as, like, a boss, I think fits better. I'm still not crazy about I don't know, there's something about the eye that I don't love. I don't hate it. Let me give it a solid B. This is cool. I really like this Hitmonlee. I like the like I was saying, I was like, where's the other one? It's like, I like it, but if it was a bit more front and center, the way that his hands are a bit more front and center, I think it'd be better. Yeah, like, that's a really good Hitmonlee. And then the other Hitmonchan is like, yeah, I think it's like I8. Actually, I think the Hitmonlee looks better. I'm gonna put you in like B plus. No, no, like this one just doesn't do it for me as much. It just really don't. I still don't know what a Lickitung is, man. What is this thing? I think it looks fine. I think it looks pretty. I don't want to say cool. But it looks pretty good. Do you like here? Where did I put the other Lickitung? I do think this one. I don't know. They both just Lickitung is weird. Do I want to put you in A minus then, or do I want to put you in B plus or A minus for Lickitung? So okay, but I'm not rating the Pokemon. I'm rating the sprite, and I think that's like a really solid sprite and good representation of the Pokemon. So I will put them both in A minus. I think that's fair. I think that's honest. Why are you upside down? I don't know. I think it's like okay. I don't love the face because I don't know. Coughing, I just always like coughing to me should always be like smiling and happy, and it's I don't know the upside down, slightly upset. It's kind of throwing me off. So I'm gonna put you, and I think just pop up. I'm gonna put you in B minus. Dude, Weezing looks confused. Huh? I think it's kind of fun. I think it's kind of fun. Yeah, I'm gonna move you up a little bit. I'll put you in B, but you, I think, are at least A. Makes me laugh. He's a cool guy. These are pretty solid. Like Rhyhorn looks actually pretty cool and pretty intimidating here. Rhydon looks I. Rhydon's gonna go in B. Rhyhorn's gonna go at least in A. I'm really liking this Rhyhorn. I'm gonna put him in A plus. I really like this Rhyhorn. It looks really sick. Where did I put the other one? Yeah, like yeah, that looks okay. Oh gosh. Hmm. Hmm. Okay. Chansey. Okay, let's just kind of do the. Let's get a group of y'all together. Ooh. All right, let's look at the Seadra. Seadra looks sick as hell. Ooh. Dang. Okay, Chansey. It's still like a little too long, but the posing does a lot for me. Like the posing and the expression I actually like quite a bit. I'm gonna put it in B. I'm gonna put it in B plus actually. I think I'm gonna put it in B plus. Tangela. I don't like this one as much as this one, but it looks solid. I'm putting like A minus. Yeah, you know, B plus. No, I like it better than Chansey. Kanga. Wait. Okay, is this the same Kanga? No, but I do like the posing more, so I'm gonna put you in A. This is alright. This is like a solid alright. That looks so cool. I actually really like this Seadra. Do I wanna put you in S? I low key do. I really like I don't think so, but I think it's the kind of Sprite where I'm like, okay, I'm really gonna have to make some changes to A plus because this one is. I don't think I quite have it up here, but it's that cool. You're like, okay, you've got some sass. Not as much. I'm gonna put you in B plus. Not as much sass as the other one. Oh gosh, where's the other one? This one. That one has a lot of sass. Like it's actively glaring and judging me. I really like it. This one, not quite, but it's still pretty good. I don't know. The stars look okay. They look fine. They look solid. Nothing to really say. Nothing to really see here. This is what I was reacting to a little bit ago. Where I was just like, ooh. So I'm gonna skip Mimey real quick. Oh, this looks sick as hell. That is a cool looking Pokemon. Easy S tier. Like a solid Mimey. Where's the other one? 'Cause I really liked the other Mr. Mime. Like A. Mm, I definitely like this one a bit less, but it is like solid. I think it's kind of in this tier range. Who we got? Who we got? Who we got? Junk. Magmar. And Sir just facing the other direction. Okay, they look like they're like hanging out at a rock show. I don't really like these sprites. And to me, like this feels so samey. I'm sorry. It's just it's the same thing but flipped. But seeing them together just looks really funny to me. I'll put you up here. I'll go up to Eevee. Okay, okay, okay. You two are just kind of goobers. I don't know. I like Jinx's pose. That's actually really fun. I'm gonna at least put you in A minus. I like that Jinx a lot. You know, I'm gonna put you in A. I like that Jinx a lot. Uh, okay, I'm just gonna skip Electabuzz real quick. Magmar's like fine. I don't know. I kind of like his, but he's thinking. He's a thinking. This is the thinking man's Pokemon. I kind of like it. There's some good personality here. I'll put you in A. I don't like it as much as Jinx. He is a good Thunkin man though. I'll put him in A minus. I don't like this Tauros as much as the other one. Like the other one, mid Stampede looked really cool. This one's fine. It's like acceptable. Honestly, I kind of do want to just put it in C minus. Big Fish. Where did I put other fish? I want to say other fish was like A, I think. Where did I put other fish? I didn't put it in A plus, did I? No, no, no. There it is. I like these kind of evenly. Actually, I think I like this one just slightly more. I just like his really big face. I like the tail. I like the posing. He's oh gosh, he's like mid flap, mid mid flop. That's what I want. Yeah, he's at least going there. He's mid splash. Pretty cool. That's pretty sick. He is pretty goofy though. I do like this Gyarados. I'm at least gonna put him in A. Okay, this is like what I mean. Like something in your face looks weird. This to me is how Lapras looks. I really like this Lapras. I think I'm gonna go A plus, but I like that Lapras a lot. Oh, I think I meant to do Ditto, but I didn't. Where'd I put other Ditto? Like, how similar or different are your sprites? Like a little bit. There's like a little bit more movement and ooze. I don't like that. Like, sigh. Eevees. Bah, bah. Okay, so we're gonna do Eevees, Polygon, fossils, and snacks. This is a better looking Eevee because he's not old man, but it's not great. I think it's, like, okay. Um, Vaporeon, it kinda has the lion mane energy. Honestly, I think it's, like, okay. Jolteon looks a little bit better. Flareon, I think, looks about as good as that, like, they're alright. I like the angle on this Porygon. Nah, I'm moving you a pack up here. You really like the Dunkin' Mantle. Okay, okay, Omanite looks cool. Omanite looks solid. I think it's like a solid B-ish. Where did I put the other Omanite? Did I kinda put you in this range? These are, like, really similar looking. That's the same dude. You're going insane. You're going in the Ditto tier, which has not really had a I was sorry, I was trying to say, it's like, I'm putting you in the Ditto tier. You're basically the same thing. I have not used this tier, and then I saw his mayonnaise. This is just a little guy. I know I'm gonna mess with this tier, but look, man, all those little guys are going. That's where Obastar is going. Buto looks pretty cool. I think this is a better Kabutops. It's not amazing. I think it's solid. I'll put you in B plus. I'm gonna put you in B. This Aerodactyl is not nearly as good to me, but it's like I'll also put you in like B. At least. I really like this Snorlax. He's just like he's mid rolling over in his sleep. And I think I'm putting you in S. I think Snorlax looks really good. It looks really good. All right, now we're in the home stretch for red and blue, and then we get to do yellow. Okay. Bah, bah. Right. Kuno, I really don't like the face. Again, like I like the color, I like the tail feather. Yeah, I should like the pose of it being, more elegant and regal, but I just really don't like your face, man. You're going in Mankey tier, dude. Um, Zapdos I think looks solid. Like I don't know. I don't love Zapdos' sprites. Like, okay. These don't even feel that different, man. I don't care. I'm putting you in the Ditto tier. You do not feel that different. This is sick as hell. I really like this Moltres. I don't know if I want to put it in S, but this to me feels like Seadra. I'm like, okay, you I think I'm gonna have A plus and just a little guy. Like just a little guy is gonna be in between like A and A plus. Oh, that Moltres looks really cool to me, dude. Let's go. Um, Dragons. Where's the other Dratini? Because I feel like this is gonna be the exact same sprite. It's actually not. More curled up, more kind of slithering around. I think that's okay. Where'd Dragonair go? Dragonair looks awesome. I really, really like this. Again, it kind of has that like it just looks so cool, and I love the color on it. It's like a perfect spray. In that case, if I'm saying it's like a perfect spray, I should put it up there. You not so much. I don't like angry, aggressive Dragonite. It just doesn't do it for me. So I'll put him in B. I like this Mew a lot more than this Mew. Skipping ahead slightly. I'm in like B plus. This is what I think of when I think of Mewtwo. I don't know. Like the other one, I feel like should be better. The more I don't even remember where I put him. I want to say here. This is like a placeholder. I'm not actually done putting you yet. I wanted to find the other Mewtwo. It's like I didn't put you this low. Because like he like oh yeah, there he is. Yeah, like I think that's fine. Just yeah. Yeah. I don't know why the slouch does it for me, and it might just be because when I think of Mewtwo, this is the sprite that I think of, but I really, really like it, man. I'm not gonna put it in S. I don't even think I'm gonna put it in A+, plus. Like, it's a very strong, solid A. After 2 hours, this really is gonna be a 3 hour. Oh my goodness. We can now do the sprites from Yellow. Alright, Bulbasaur. I think Bulbasaur looks alright. I think it looks solid. I'm not crazy about the open mouth. I don't know why they keep doing Bulbasaur open mouth. I kinda don't love it. It's weird. Venusaur, skipping Ivysaur real quick. Venusaur looks alright. I don't love it. It kind of, again, has the it reminds me of this, like, there's, like, the smushed proportions. It doesn't quite do it for me. Finally, Ivysaur looks really good. Um, that looks like Ivysaur, and it's on 4 legs instead of 2. It looks really, really good. Um, Charmander, I think Charmander looks solid. I like it. It doesn't have the just little guy energy, but he kind of still does. I'm gonna put him up here. Charmeleon looks really good. I really like more aggro. I like it more than these two Charmeleons. I can say that for sure. Zard, sorry, like you were there for nostalgia, but I'm gonna be honest. I think the sprite is like okay. I actually don't like it that much, despite my nostalgia. That is a regal looking Charizard. I like that a lot. And yeah, I'm sorry. This Charizard makes me so happy because he is just oh, it's perfect. Like it is not what I think of when I think of Charizard, but it works. This is a Squirtle. He's kind of got that pose of the first one, but the face looks more like Squirtle. This is definitely like an A tier Squirtle. Ooh, I think it's better than these. So I think I am gonna put them in B minus or A minus, excuse me. Wartortle. Wartortle's also got a bit of a pose going on. I like it. I think I want to put him in A minus though. Okay. Okay. This is what I think of Blastoise. Just big, tank, burly. This dude looks like he's just about to dunk on, like he actually has already dunked on someone, is styling, and is about to get teed up. It is not what I think of when I think of Blastoise, and I don't care. This sprite is amazing. I love yellow Blastoise. Caterpie. Okay, Caterpie, Metapod, and Butterfree. Caterpie looks pretty solid, like pretty good. Metapod. I don't like it as much as this one. Like, I don't know, something about the angle here, and I really like the shape on this one. This one, like, is I8. It's like a B minus. No, it's a B. It's a solid B. Okay. This is the same energy of just like a happy little dude. And on the one hand, I like this one more because he's got his feet up. But he's mid jump while he's flying. Where's you look like you evolved into him. And it's great. It's perfect. I really love this Butterfree. I'm almost tempted to put it up, but I don't think so. I do really like the coloring on the eyes, though. I think I'm gonna do that. Okay. Weedle, Kakuna, and Beedrill. Weedle. I actually don't think I like this Weedle quite as much, and it's the hands. I don't like the stubby little legs. It just looks kind of weird to me. I'm gonna put you here. I don't like looking at it. Kakuna's all right. It is not nearly as cool as this. Oh my goodness, I love the Kakuna so much. I think the Beedrills are all in the same tier. I think they all look cool. All look solid. Um, okay. Okay, so Pidgeotto, I actually don't love this Pidgeotto. And again, it's like the face, the mount. Nah, I'll put you here. I really like this Pidgeot. Mid-flight, looking at its prey, Pidgeot. Oh my goodness, I'm trying to put you below Pidgey, but there we go. I think that I like that a lot. I like that a lot. I like that a lot. Uh, I don't know. There's something about you I don't like. I think that's right. I think that's right. This looks pretty cool. I like this Raticate. I'll put him in B plus. Spearow looks fine. I think that's like a solid B tier Spearow. I like this Spearow. It has the same energy as that Pidgeot. I'm gonna put it right next to him. Pokedex order be damned. That is a bird of. I don't like it as much as this one, but that is a bird of prey. I think that's a good Fearow. All right, who we got? Who we got? Who we got? It might just be faster if I do this instead of the way I've been doing them. Um, I can. Yeah, I like it. I actually do kind of like it. I mess with it. I like it. Arbok, solid. It's I. The mascot. I don't like it as much as these guys. As these just chonker. I like it slightly less, and it is the angle. It's not bad. It's really not. But I don't like it as much. This I love. I love this Raichu. It's so good. Just look at him. That is just a little guy. That's a good Sandshrew. That I think is a strong A. I think it's a really good Sandshrew. Sandslash I think looks pretty good. I'm giving him like a B plus. That I think is the best Nidoran. I mean, that is not much of a competition. That one's really bad, and that one I still don't like the face. I think this is a really good looking Nidoran. Nidorina, the 2 legs is just kind of weird to me. Like it's not awful, but I give it like a B, maybe a B plus. I feel like it's trying something. It's like you know what though? It is kind of mid evolution, and I kind of like that. I don't like this Nidoqueen as much, but I think she's pretty good. So I'm gonna give her a B plus. But I do genuinely like the Nidoran more. And then here, oh yeah, you can definitely see the evolution here. That's cool. I think that is a really good Nidoran. Eh. And I think the Nidorino and the King are just as good. Okay, so now Clefairy and Clefable. I think those are pretty good. I actually like these. I really like this Clefable. I think Clefairy I give you like an A minus. I like that Clefairy. I'm really enjoying this Clefable. I'm getting so much personality and just vibe and energy. Not just like he's just a little guy, although kind of is. I actually really like this Clefable. That is easily the best Vulpix. No question. As I grab Ninetales. You're not going there. You're that's a good Ninetales. That this is actually like a good Vulpix. This is also a really good Ninetales. Do I want to put it in F? Kind of do. I really like the Ninetales. It's a Pokemon I really like. I know I was saying I'm not trying to rate them based on the Pokemon, and it's more just on the sprite. But being a Pokemon I like you're gonna get some extra points. That is a good Jigglypuff. That is also like mid singing Jigglypuff. Where was the other Puff that I really liked? I was like, this one's a star. I'm not sure, but you at least go an A. Actually. Yeah, I was like, this feels like more A plus-ish. Like, yeah. To the point where I almost want to put you down because this one I think is just like that much better. I don't have nearly as many sprites in us, but like we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. I just want to lump the Wigglytuffs together. I do think this is the best of them though. Like I do like that Wigglytuff. I think it's really good. That's a good Zubat. Give you like a B plus. I give you an A minus. I like that. I like that. No, I'm sorry. It just does not come close to how good the one is. Like it looks good. It is a well done sprite. But man, where'd you go? There, yeah. Like, look at that. That is perfect. That is a perfect freaking Sprite, and no one can convince me um, Oddish looks I think I have all the Oddishes together, like, they all look good. This one I think does look a bit better. Gloom, I don't like this one as much. This I still think is a really good Sprite. The other one I didn't have quite as high, but I still liked it. I'll move you up. This one, it's like it's the aura. It's the aura of the Stun Spore that this one doesn't have. You go in B plus. I like that Vileplume a lot. That's a good Vileplume. It's got the just a little guy energy that I love, but I love the angle on it. That is the thing that looks like it is looking down on you and is actually an absolute menace. I don't like you as much as that one. I kind of do. Maybe I'll move them up. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. Paris. It's pretty good Paris. I do like this one. I'm gonna put it in B plus. I'll put you in A minus. You're pretty sick. This is the worst Parasect. Like just comparing these two real quick. It's hard to do because things. Eh, eh. Sorry, I love these goals. Oh gosh, dude, that Grimer is so funny. I'm sorry. Like this thing just looks unsettling and looks like it wants to kill me. This looks incredible. This is like okay. It's okay. He goes in B. Like it's well made, but it does not have the same energy or like horror that the other Parasects have, and I just don't like it as much. I'm gonna put you in B plus. I expected more. That's the best Venonat. That is easily my favorite Venonat. You get to go right next to the best Butterfree. Oh, I really love absolute 10 out of 10. No notes on that Sprite. This is the best Venomoth. It looks really good. Thank you for having a good Venomoth. Diglett looks fun. Diglett, he's just happy to be here. He's happy to be included. Trio, I do like the angry eyes. I feel like it's B plus ish. Yeah, I was like, isn't the other trio there? Yeah, that works. That works. That works. I like this Meowth. I like it kind of about as much. I mean, it's anime Meowth. Where's the other Meowth? Yeah, like I like that. I like this. I actually don't like this Persian nearly as much. And you know what? I feel like it's trying too hard. Like this, I just kind of like. I just kind of really like it. This to me looks like the Persian owned by a mafia boss. It looks regal, it looks kind of elegant, and it looked like, okay, I'm going to listen to you, and then I'm going to make my decision. This one's just kind of a goon, the same way that Tentacruel is, but not nearly as fun. Like it's neat, it's not bad. It's A minus, but I don't think it's as good as the other Persians. That's a pretty good Psyduck. That's a fun Psyduck. This is just as good as other Psyduck. Yeah, I like that. I like that. I like that. This is also a pretty good Golduck. Put you in A. Yeah, more A minus. Yeah, I like that. I like that. I like that. That is definitely the best Mankey. You don't go in the Mankey tier. You are a very solid A. Primeape. Ooh, I really like the Primeape. I'll put you slightly higher because he is ready to go. Baby, I'm ready to go. Okay. This looks way better. Where's the other Growlithe that I don't like? This looks way better. I don't love it, but it looks better. Kind of sick. Like that is regal. You know what? You know what? I'm gonna call an audible and I'm gonna move all three Arcanines up and they're all just gonna be next to each other. I like that. I dig that a lot. You're better now. I like this Poliwag. Oh no, this is just a little guy. I like him. Not as much as some of these. I think I want to put him more here, but I like him. He's cool. This Poliwhirl gives me the same energy. I like him. I do not like this Poliwrath. I really don't. I don't like the posing. Where are the other two? Like this dude is squaring up, ready to fight, looks cool. That is such a cool dynamic pose. Should put him in S. Like I actually, I think I'm gonna. I really like this Poliwrath. This is like not as good. You know what? He looks like he lost the fight because he's going down. It's like he is either falling down or he's punching something above him, like he is punching above his weight class because he's not as good. I don't like it. You can go here. Yeah, you can go there. I think that works. I don't know. Aber looks kind of sick here. The other Abers looked fine. This one actually looks pretty cool. I'm really liking the angles on these Abras. Like Kadabra's angles dope. Alakazam's looks dope. I'm having some fun with this Machop. I'm putting him in A minus. Dude, have all of the Machokes just been really good? You're at least an A. Hey, look at them. They're great. Where's the other Machoke? Yeah, it wasn't an S, but I want to say I had another Machoke in like A, maybe A minus. There he is. Yeah, no, he's not as good, but he's still pretty good. I like these. They're really cool. Yeah, I'm thinking more A minus, but that's a Machamp. That's a pretty dope Machamp. That that's a good Bellsprout. That's a really good Bellsprout. um, Weeping Bell. I like this Weeping Bell. I put you like A minus, B plus, B plus, B plus, B plus. I like it. I don't like this Victory Bell as much. I kind of like it about as much as this one. Maybe slightly more. I don't like it as much as the where's that demon? Like this is cool. That's a freaking Victory Bell. Um okay. The tentacle actually looks like a bit more different. It's I think a way better tentacle. I'll put in B. I'll put in A minus actually. I like it. Dude, what is up with Tentacruel? So you've got where's my boy? There he is. There's Mob Boss Tentacruel. Of course, he still has to be next to Persian. And then just posing like he's a Machoke. And it's funny. Like I like it. I really do. I think he's gonna be more A tier though. But I do like him. I like him. Okay. So there's a part of me that likes this Geodude for being a bit more aggressive, for get like he's squaring up, he's in a boxing match. I also really like this Geodude because it's a Pokemon that has dude in its name while going for a fist bump. This is A plus. I really like the fist bump. It's good. I think this is a pretty good Growler. I think it's solid. I don't like it as much as this one. Where was the other one? Because I liked the other Graveler a lot too. I don't like it quite as much as this. You know what? I'm gonna put here because I don't like it as much as this one, but it's better than this one. So you know what? Actually, here's what we do. Here's what we do. Here's what we do. And then go A minus. Yeah, I kind of like him though. We'll put you there. He's not as silly, but he does look pretty cool for a weird shell turtle thing. But he looks pretty cool. This pony, I don't know. I don't like the face. You go in Venomoth tier. You go in Venusaur Goofy Machoke tier. That's sick. That's a really cool Rapidash. That's easy A plus. Okay. Uh, I like that it's fishing. I really like that it's fishing to evolve. There's a lot of personality there, and there is not a thought between your eyes, bro. That is it's not as good as this one to me in just representing Slowpoke, but it's up there. Magnets actually look pretty good here. I'm gonna put these magnets in A. Just solid. All right. Sorry, I just saw that electrode. I just saw that massive grin. Okay. Farfetched, pretty dynamic. I like this one. You know what? I'll put you in A minus. Still like them. Doduo is solid. I'm gonna put like a B plus. Dodrio. Oh, yeah. Each one has a different personality. That's cool. That's really cool. That's like solid A, man. I like that. That's adorable. That you're right. He's just a little guy. Yeah, that's all right. That's all right. That's all right. B plus. Okay. Okay. So we've got where's Spirit Bomb Grimer? Because there's another Grimer up here that I really liked. Why are you not an A plus? By the way, I actually thought you were. Hold on a second, because I love this thing. It is so goofy. This, like I said, this is the goofy tag along kid sidekick who's helping out the best he can, and he's not doing much, but everyone is happy that he's here. This, I mean, this is perfect. This is not as good. And I think it's because this Grimer looks more menacing. I get it, you know, it's a literal walking pollution, but it's just not as fun as the other two. He's a good sprite. I'd say he's more A minus. And then this muck has always bothered me because he looks like he's flying. Like it looks like it is swooping down. And I've always thought it was weird. I don't want to put him in B though. Like it's all right. It's well made. Put him in B plus because he's well made. But I've always thought he was weird. Oh yeah, I actually like this shoulder. You like the fate. He's great. Pretty good cloister. I don't love. I'm gonna put him in B plus. He's pretty cool. I don't know what it is. Something about that Ghastly just feels like I'm getting uncanny valley from this. It looks okay. It's cool. Yeah, I'll put you there. Mm, I don't like it as much. And I think it's because he's too detailed. He still looks great. Still looks great. Oh my goodness, this is sick. Also, this Gengar though. This Gengar though. He's great. I love him. Mm, let's see. Blah 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 blah. I do like that Onyx. I actually like that Onyx a lot. That's gonna go in A. I like the posing on these two a lot. They're gonna stick with Onyx. They're gonna stay in A. I think that's good. Krabby. That's a pretty good Krabby. I'll give it like a B plus for Krabby. I like the Kingler. Really like the Kingler. That's at least an A. I'll put you an A plus. I don't think so, but that's definitely an A. Okay, that's a good Voltorb. That's definitely an A. That is an Electrode. You go right next to the other one. That is an Electrode grin. Oh, it's beautiful. Oh, sorry, I just like saw how the thing looked. It looked a little weird. That's a good Execute. I actually like that Execute a lot. That's an A. That's an easy A. I think A minus for Eggy. Yeah, I think that works. Cubone. You're gonna go right there. You're below the other one because the other one is bonking. I like that one, but that one's good. Actually, no, I'm gonna put you next to it. That's like just as good for different reasons. That is, I think, the best Marowak. Put you an A minus though. Like, I don't love it, but it's easily the best Marowak. It's a cool Hitmonlee. Let me put you in A. Oh, sorry. Yeah, I was like, yeah, there we go. Chan's I. Chan's I. B plus. That's actually a really good looking look. Here's the thing, like I don't hate Lickitung. It just confuses me because I don't know what this thing is. But this actually, like, they look good. Like, these are really good sprites. Being honest, I think this is the worst of the three. So I'm gonna move you up, and this is just a good looking sprite. Um, that's a solid coughing. I put you in A minus. A. I'll put you in A. You look so miserable. It's on brand. That's a good wheezing. Ooh, I like the Rhyhorn. I don't know if I like it quite as much as this, because this thing just looks like a menace. Honestly, so does this. I'm gonna keep you up there. That's a good Rhyhorn. This Rhydon, though, that is a good Rhydon. That is aggressive. That is aggro. Like this dude. Where do you go? This looked like it evolved into this. That fantastic. That's Chansey. That is how I picture Chansey. A plus. Good shit. Good all around. I like the Tangela. It's not as like creepy and weird to me as this one. Actually, I thought this one was higher because like I thought this one was an A and I was gonna put this an A minus, but yeah, I'll put them in the same tier. I think that's a good sprite. Let's see. That's a good Kanga. Thinking like A minus for Kanga. I like these two. That's a good horsey. No, I know that's the new catchphrase of just a little guy. It's just that's a good whatever. But maybe that's just the thing. It's like on the whole, I think yellow does have really good sprites. It's the most consistent. And then yeah, I actually think that's kind of an ugly, boring Goldeen. Like it's fine. And more like B, like it's fine. I think that's the best Sea King, but it's not amazing. Like a B plus. These I think are the best stars. I like them laying flat. I think that looks good. I'm gonna give you an A minus. I think A minus for both of them. I like that Mr. Mime a lot. Ooh, I felt that crack. That is a good pose for Mr. Mime. Now I'm actually gonna put you up here. I really like that Mr. Mime. That also looks sick. But I don't like it as quite as much as this one, but it looks really cool. This might be a spicy take. I have always liked Scyther more than Scizor. I think Scizor to me looks too like I get it, it's a steel type, so it kind of has to look more like sheen and pristine and kind of stuff, but that's what I don't like about it. And the claw pincer things are not as cool as the hand sights. I like Scizor. I love Scyther. This is partying, dude. That's fun. That is a really fun sprite. Just to throw your hands in the air like you just don't care. That is not the thinking man's Electabuzz. He looks like he's about to mug you for getting too close. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. So this is the party girl, and then this is her boyfriend who's like getting really like that. Buddy. Actually like this Magmar. It looks pretty good. I mean, I think this is the best pincer. Sai? 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 Like, I don't love these pincer sprites. I'll put you in here. Not the best Tauros, but solid. Really solid. Yeah, I think it's like solid. There we go. I like this. I like that it's jumping. I I mean, it's Magikarp, doesn't have to look regal, but I like that, but it also gives it, like, that actual, like, Quake height. Yeah, vibe that Magikarp has, and I think that's really good. I'll put you up here. That's pretty freaking cool. Yeah, yeah. Actually, I'm gonna put you higher. Do I wanna put you up here? Yeah, I don't think so, but I like it. I like it. Don't love the posing. I don't love the posing. I don't love the head tilt, surprisingly, but I think it's a really well made. I'm gonna put you an A minus. I think it's a well made Sprite, but it's not. I don't think it's as good as that one. That's okay. That's like fine. That is like okay. Nah, I think he's a little goofy. I'm gonna put you there, Ditto. That is the best Eevee. It's not old man Eevee. Because like I want to rank old man Eevee higher because it makes me laugh. I just don't care for it, and this is just funny to me. I think the sprite's boring, but next to each other, it's kind of gold. That is a good Eevee. Mm. Vaporeon's all right. Vaporeon's all right. I'm thinking like a B minus. B. I think it's like about as good as Tauros, but Jolteon pretty good. I'm thinking more B plus. I don't think it's as good as this. That is such a good Jolteon. This Flareon looks good. I really, I'm gonna put you up here. No one's gonna stop me. Maybe I will. I changed my mind. You're gonna go there. I don't know. I really like the sheen on Porygon, so I'm gonna put you in A. It's mayonnaise and instrument. That's a cool Omanite, by the way. I love the way its eyes are peeking out. You're going up there. You're where did I put oh, one Omastar as an A plus? Did I put the other where did I put the other Omastar? No, yeah, they are! Dude, Omastar has so much personality, man. Just look at this guy. Oh, it's great. You know what? I don't think I was gonna quite put this one in here. I was thinking more like A, maybe A minus, but you know what? Lord Helix, let's go. The personality and the charm of Omastar. Not something I expected to say today, but you know what? These Omastar sprites rule. That is so cool. I really like it. It just looks threatening. It looks like it's squared up, ready to go. I dig it. Easily the best Kabutops. Just I don't like it as much. It still like looks a bit scrunched, but I think it does look cool. A minus. Yeah, I'm thinking A minus. Aerodactyl's I. It's I. B plus. Okay. You're definitely better than this because it's the hands. I love the tired boy pose. I don't like it as much as this one though. Like this to me actually I might put this one up here. Like that's such an undefeated sprite to me. Let's see. Best Articuno. Oh, that looks so good. Let's go. Easily the best Zapdos. I think that looks sick. That's a really cool Zapdos. I'm putting you at A plus, boy. He looks so cool. Moltres looks okay. It is not as cool to me. I mean, it's like B plus. Like this is a very pretty regal bird. This just looks cool. This it looks okay. Uh, She's cute. She's always cute. I think I put the other two right next to each other, and I think this should go exactly with the other two. I just have to find them with my blind eyes. There's Nair. A. I would have thought Dratini was an A. A minus? B plus? Where the heck's Dratini? Oh my goodness, why can I not find I mean, to be fair, there's literally hundreds of these. Good. There we go. Where did I put the other one? I don't remember. think it's a little bit better, so I'm gonna put you in A. Not my favorite Dragonair, but it's good. I think it's a solid A minus. I'll put it in A. I'll put it right there. I think I'm gonna put Dragonite next to him. It's not my favorite Dragonite. 'Cause where is he? I think it was the red and green Dragonite. Yeah, I love this Dragonite. It looks so nice. No, I'm gonna hold up. Let me look him side to side. Honestly, I think they're comparable because that is just a little guy. That has the same energy, but it looks more regal without being too aggro like red and blue Dragonite. I really like this Dragonite a lot, actually. And then the Muse. Mm, I I don't like this pose. I don't know what you're doing, Mewtwo. I just don't like it. I'm gonna put you here. I'm sorry, bro. I just don't care for it. That's a good Mew. This has a lot of character to me. I like it a lot. Okay, so that was 450 453 okay, 15 times 3 is 45. So 150 would be 450 plus 3 for Mew, so 453. That's every sprite in RBY ranked. That was a lot. And here's the thing. I feel like most of this is probably accurate. I really want to focus on this because I feel like there's some changes I need to make. So here's what I'm going to do because I talked about it. Just a little guy. These are for my favorite, like just a little guys. So A plus is still like some of the really, really cool ones. Okay, okay. I knew it was just oh no, I don't even know what I'm gonna move out of it though. That's the problem. Because I do really fuck it. If you're in here, you're in here. Whether it's because I think it's really cool or because I think it's just cute. I think I am gonna move Paris down though. I think I can do that. I can at least like take a look and see if anyone should be moved. Okay, these all feel like A-ish. Yeah, I'm kind of skipping over. I'm skimming over these. I'm not even gonna lie. This is what I'm a lot more focused on right now. That's really good. These are really good. Not gonna move you up or down. I could maybe move that one slightly down, but I like it. Yeah, I think you're fine. That one I think is really cool. I really like this Mr. Mime. Chansey's good. Lickitun's good. Love this goofy shoulder, dude. He's so fun. I think I want to move the slowpokes down. They're really good, but I just don't love them quite as much as some of these others. I'm every time I see this shoulder, I'm just gonna do that. It's so fun to me. Seal. That is the best Vulpix, but I don't actually think it's A plus. I think it's just in comparison to the other Vulpix, but it's definitely A minus or A. Excuse me. Kind of the same for Primeape. I like it. I like it. It's good. But I'm sorry, I love this Clefable. There's something about the weird angle that it's at that I think is great. This Charmeleon rules. This Ivysaur rules. This is great. Let me move you up there for now because I really like that. Mm, I love the Electrodes. I'm gonna move slightly. You're gonna go down to A. I think Dodrio is gonna be the same. Mm. It's so dumb, but I love it. Uh, I do like the Rabidashes together. I like the Machokes together. Psyduck, I'm gonna move the Psyducks down. I like them a lot, though. That one I'm gonna move down. I think that one gets to stay. Mob Boss. This one is not as good as this one, but I do like it a lot. Yeah, yeah. You booped your snoot. You're gonna get moved down. I like it. It is a fun one. I love the All-Stars, dude. Yeah. Oh, you know what? Okay. Pokedex order be damned sometimes. No, because it messes up the Machokes. You have to stay. You're perfect. You two have to be together. You're really cool. You're really cool. Oh, I have two really good Clefable. Heck yeah. Yeah, yeah. I'll move you all together. Actually, I don't like this one quite as much as this one. I'm gonna move you down slightly. You're good. You're good. Slightly down. Yes, yes. Birds. I'll move you slightly down as well. That's so good. But we'll check these. We'll check these. Okay. Then the S tiers. Like I put this here for posterity's sake. I don't think I would say I like it more than a lot of these, but I kind of want to keep it there. I'm sorry. These two are so funny. Hmm. Sheller gets to go. Sheller gets to go right next to him, dude. It's perfect. Gloom, yes. I'm gonna move you up slightly. I really like that one, man. Yes, 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 yes. Yeah, yeah. I'm gonna put my Butterfrees together. Yeah. Mm, I think I'll keep it. I think I'll more or less keep it. Yes, 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 yes. Yeah, I think that's it. I think that's it. Okay, do I have to name a favorite Sprite? I think it's either Ninetales or Parasect. That's all right. Double S it is. And funny enough, this is the best from red and green, and this is the best from red and blue. Who is my favorite from yellow? 'Cause none of these up here are from yellow. I guess silver? Oh no, it's probably the Venonat. Um, okay. I think that's it. That is the tier list for all the Gen 1 Sprite. Oh my goodness. I don't know when I'm gonna do Gen 2. At some point, I would like to. It should go a lot quicker because instead of every Pokemon having 3 sets, because from what I remember, most of the sprites from Crystal are either reused from Silver or reused from Gold. So it should be that every Pokemon will have 2, and maybe a small handful will have a unique third. So there'll be more Mons, but less sprites. So I don't know, maybe it'll be comparable in terms of numbers. But there we go. Slightly under 3 hours. Y'all take care.